Yo. What I think about I don't. Robert. I'm on day 2. 21-day fast. What it do? What it do? Sophia on you? I don't believe it. And she is, and that's good. Tell her she can cook me something to eat. The truth. You already know. I think this is a really good thing. What just happened, even up to the point where the video got taken down, I think all that's a good thing. The best thing I think that this revealed is the idiots are winning. If you find yourself in a community where the idiots are winning, you should not find yourself in a community where the idiots are winning. And if you were able to find yourself in a community where idiots are winning, you should find yourself in that community where idiots are winning and get the fuck up out of that community because the idiots are winning. In a community where the chief is a dummy, all the Indians are wise. In a community, allow us to walk, where the chief is a dummy, all the Indians are wise. What we just witnessed was a shadow hour full of someone trying to explain that they don't need to know what they're talking about. They could just feel like, which I think is that was brilliant, because this is what I've been telling y'all is happening in this community of people. They want to feel like they know what they're talking about. I got to stand over here because of the net. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead. I probably got to go inside because I ain't going to be able to see what y'all saying, and I do want to see what y'all saying. Well, I can stand over here. In a community where people just want to feel like they know some shit, guess what winds up happening? The spiritual community. I'm waiting on who got downloads that actually align with the language they're using. All y'all downloads keep coming back de facto. All of y'all downloads keep coming back fraudulent, rather. Void. That's not a download. And if it is, you need an upgrade. You see, St. Louis is up on the score. Atlanta down by 4. What did St. Louis do? What did the city of St. Louis do? That was just one idiot. Unless you want to group all of y'all. St. Louis, anybody from St. Louis in here? All of y'all are idiots? Yo, I think you need to apologize to that group of people. I want to talk. Let me join. It depends on how I feel. I am the light. I spot out darkness. Listen, y'all. Check this out. I asked questions. He wasn't able to answer them. I said, yo, where did Jesus say that? Well, see, listen to me. You want me to go to the book. The Jesus character came out of the book. Like, that should have been a next situation, but y'all like theatrics. Y'all like niggas just to say random shit and not be able to explain it. So I will never outsmart idiots. That's not my intention. It ain't for the idiots. It's for the ones book. The Jesus character came out of the book. Like, that should have been a next situation, but y'all like theatrics. Y'all like niggas just to say random shit and not be able to explain it. So I will never outsmart idiots. That's not my intention. It ain't for the idiots. It's for the ones who like, we see what you just did, Faise. Now, I ain't want the video to get taken down. I want that shit to stay up, but it's gone. Reason why I wanted that shit to stay, even though we recorded it, so if I want to drop it, we can drop it. I wanted this shit to stay up so people could have that splice moment, that spark moment of, hey man, we got to do something. Because some of y'all didn't even know where to go. Some of y'all like, should I lean toward Should I lean toward Faise? Good. Some of y'all didn't know how to respond. And others, you just want 607 to be a victor over Faise One because nobody else could do it. And then you have to resort to somebody that's that thrown off for him to try to be a victor. And he still couldn't do it. He couldn't do any of the scholarship. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have any of the information. He doesn't have it. And that means your information is limited. If I'm channeling from any being that's supposed to be divine and outside of creation, there's absolutely no question within creation that I can't answer. Or I'm a motherfucking lie. I asked him, do you clean yourself up before every interview or anytime you go on? He said, yeah. That's how he's able to channel. So I asked him some questions. He didn't know the answer. You just lied. You just lied. If you were able to, because some of y'all didn't catch it, catch all those moments where the nigga couldn't even comprehend what was being said. I don't even want to factor in Smoke the Creator. She was like, somebody literally said in one of the chat, they're like, yo, she was quite literally holding space. After I called her the pterodactyl, I think she just got the fuck on. She spread her wings and flew. We were left to deal with the crackhead. I don't know if that. Listen, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. Smoke is very powerful, actually. Yeah, smoke get in your lungs and kill you. Smoke is very powerful. You try to exist in a house full of smoke. And you see how powerful it is. It will kill you. It'll place you in a comatose. It will suffocate you. So you're right. It is powerful. And if you're in that house, open a window or your ass is grass. Open a window. I am teaching you. You want me to regurgitate. Wrong live. I teach through experience. My teacher didn't just regurgitate. Wrong teacher. My teacher gave us experience. And everybody is going to walk away with different degrees based off of where they were in the experience. If we're building a pyramid, not everybody has the same job. Somebody's going to be painting the pyramid. Somebody's going to lay the chief cornerstone. Somebody's going to draw it up. We need the architect. You see what I'm saying? Y'all aren't... Okay, again, I'm not responsible for any of this confusion. I'm not a regurgitator. All of that Faise One doesn't teach shit, you're late. I've been teaching longer than these people were heard of. If you go to YouTube, type in Faise One Live Archive, I have multiple videos. It should be either hundreds now or tens. Almost over 100, something to that effect. That's just the recordings from live. Of videos of me teaching for hours. Hours. Astral projection, all of the technology, AI, Masonic sciences, biology, world history, all kind of stuff. Teaching. You stuck on Instagram. Everybody want this quick message. And then I give you the quick message and a formula how to get to it, which is the question, and you don't want that. Y'all were more upset with me. A lot of you people were upset with me for asking questions. You weren't upset or triggered with his inability to answer them. That's how y'all got where you are. I'm not responsible for that. Y'all lost. Everybody's so upgraded and getting downloads and light language, but then you don't even know the language you're speaking. Then you say it's not based off of words. It's based off of feelings. It's based off of emotion, how I feel. Okay, I feel like you're an idiot. Then you're an idiot, right? I feel like you don't know shit. You went from the streets. All that shit you said is bullshit. I feel like you're full of shit. Then you're full of shit. I can just feel like anything. I feel like I got on black shoes. That's my emotion right now, right? Everybody agrees with my illusion. I have on black shoes. I also feel like I'm flying right now. He said he's rich. I also feel like I'm rich. He said I be asking people for money. I also feel like I ain't never asked nobody for a dime. Where you want to go? They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. You have to decide whether or not you can step up to the plate before you can even have the discussion of readiness. Nigga ain't even step up to the plate. The plate was simple. You're making claims. Let's see whether or not they're true. Don't tell me your claims are based off of feelings, because your words ain't based off of your feelings. Your words are based off of the language that you learned, which is English. So you're speaking a language that you had to learn from a man or a woman or man and san, human beings. You learned those words from them. This ain't coming from monad. Monad is a word that if I asked him, where does the word come from? He didn't know. So you're literally saying a later version of the word. You're not even going back to the origins, which is a contradiction of using the word monad. You're going to go back to the single most discrete quantum unit. Wouldn't you want to say its first utterance so that you don't get it confused in translation? But y'all heard him say, he said, I underestimate you. I said, you know, you just said you underestimate me on recording, right? Because he was saying that people ain't going to be able to understand the questions that's being asked. I said, you underestimate the audience? No, he actually didn't underestimate that audience, by the way. That audience is dumb. That audience is summan umyun bukman. It means deaf, dumb, and blind. All right? Or deaf, blind, and mute. You see what I'm saying? So no, he ain't underestimate them. But he did underestimate me, because from the moment I came on that live, those who have eyes can see I was in control. The bullets, when I sat them down, every time I sat a bullet down, it loaded them up for a glitch. Every time. Only the people who put their hands over their eyes when I spoke and their hands over their ears when I spoke, they couldn't see or hear that. But every time I put down that bullet, glitch. Another bullet, glitch. Nigga screen flipped upside down, glitch. B. Dale was like, I don't even know what's happening right now. He had to laugh because he saw my smile. Y'all don't know what you're dealing with. When I said, Yahuwah, idiots in the comments said, he's chanting a demonic language, because you don't know that languages actually exist. You're actually speaking one, I have you know. The language you heard is Arabic. Oh, Hua. Oh, that which I may not know. The tone that I may not be familiar with. However, if it exists, it is familiar with me. Yahuwah. Beyond the utterance of who. You focus on what words mean. You're focused on what words mean. You just don't know how your brain works. Because in order for you to communicate an idea, you must know the meaning of the words to a certain extent to be applied in communication. I'm talking to an idiot. I don't look at meanings of words. I look at how I feel. You just lied. Because meanings has a meaning. Look has a meaning. Feel has a meaning. You look at meanings of words. You don't want to feel stupid because you don't know what you're talking about, which means your ego is in effect. He said, Jesus said, as above, so below. Okay, that's the law of correspondence. Yes or no? As above, so below, law of correspondence. A lesser degree of what Hector actually teaches in the sacred wisdom of Tauti. So let's deal with it just based off of what these people can Google, because you're not a part of the sacred orders. You're not the inner circle. You're not a pupil. I am. You cannot say as above, so below, and then in the very next statement say, people need to only go within. I don't want them to go without. He exposed the whole conscious community when he said that. Remember, I told y'all that a long time ago. I said, here's people's problem. They only want to go within. They don't have the exoteric. You need both. As above, so below isn't even a complete statement. As above, so below. As within, so without. So you just literally presented an incomplete science. That's like I give you half a key and say, okay, go get in the door. And the people in the comments say, aha, he exposed you. When a dummy is the chief, the Indians are wise. That's a saying of Faise One. You won't find it nowhere else. I just came up with it today before I got on live. I told my wife, because I'm pretty proud of that. Pretty wise. When a dummy is the chief, the Indians are wise. You can't outsmart an idiot. Now, guess what the wise person would do? The intellectual person would do. They would use the mediator, the moderator, to say, fact check what this nigga just said. Stop playing with me, swear to God, my mama. They would have said, man, fact check that shit. No, he said, man, don't do that. Why you keep doing that? Doing what? Doing what? Standing on truth? You just lied. First of all, where did Jesus say as above, so below? See, you focus on Jesus. You said it. What's the answer? Cite it. When did he say that? And what did I say? I said he doesn't understand the book of Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 through 13. He doesn't understand our Father who art in heaven. Heaven and earth are not the same. He is conflating. He thinks he understands it, but he doesn't understand it because he's regurgitating what he heard somebody say on one of these YouTube channels maybe a year or so ago that became a part of his rhetoric database when they were training him. You know, because certain agencies think that y'all are stupid. So when they put plants in your community, they just put them there to confirm your bias because they think you're stupid. Oh, I'm going to say that one more time. It became a part of his rhetoric database when they were training him. Because some agencies think you're stupid. So when they put people in your community or communities or organizations, they're only there to reaffirm or confirm your biases. That's it. They're not there to challenge you. So they're going to align with words you already use and don't know the meaning of. Because you don't know there's a reason why words have meaning. Huh? So no, as above, so below, Matthew 6:9, Revelation chapter 21:5 is a lesser degree. You still have to explain it further. So trying to copy off of people who know what they're talking about won't suffice. Trying to copy off of people who don't know what they're talking about still won't suffice. Because it was saying thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Earth and heaven are still two different places, locations, words with their own etymology. Eretz, Shamayim. Two different locations, places, and hierarchies, governments. They're asking for a similar rulership to take place on earth. It does not make the earth the same as heaven. Okay, let me explain. If I want you to drink coffee in your Prius, and I want somebody else to drink coffee in their Ferrari, is the Prius now a Ferrari? I'm going to say it again because idiots are winning. If I want you to drink coffee in your Prius, and I want someone else to drink coffee in their Ferrari, and both of y'all drinking coffee in your vehicles, is your Prius now a Ferrari? Okay, if I want the will or the law that I've established to be brought to earth as it is done in heaven, is the earth now heaven? Somebody's still going to say yes. Okay, if the mayor of New York talks to the mayor of Atlanta, say, yo, if they spit on the sidewalk, we lock them up. Atlanta said, I think that's a good idea. So everybody that's spitting on sidewalks in New York and Atlanta are getting locked up. Is New York now Atlanta? Is Atlanta now New York? Somebody's still going to say yes, because idiots are victorious. I can't do nothing about that. So no, that was wrong. Also, where the fuck did Jesus say as above, so below? He said it. Buddha said it. Everybody who reached the 5-dimensional understanding, they were 5th-dimensional beings. They realized it as above, so below. Cite it. How you just gonna put Buddha in it? When the fuck did Buddha say, as above, so below? What are you talking about? And why would Jesus utter some incomplete shit? He did not say that. So that's a lie. So he called himself a prophet of God on that live. I got to record it, don't worry. He called himself a prophet of God, but he just lied. So guess what you are? You're a false prophet. It's that easy. It's that easy. Test every spirit. Every spirit with that spirit. That's what I taught y'all, right? Test every spirit. Don't trust any spirit. Try that spirit to see whether or not they are of God. Because not every prophet that come and say, I am a prophet of God, is telling you the truth. That's biblical. That's biblical. You can't tell me to leave the Bible out of it because he keep pulling out biblical characters. If he would have never said nothing about Jesus, I wouldn't have had no questions for him about Jesus. But when I ask him questions about what he's saying, now I'm the enemy who's deflecting, but the nigga who won't answer any questions isn't deflecting. He's also not a clout chaser. He's none of that. Y'all win. Let the idiots think they won and keep walking. You win. That's your victor. Some of y'all victors smoke the creator. You understand that your genes go as far as your guidance? I'm going to say that again. Your genes go as far as your guidance. So you're literally observing Smoke the Creator, who I don't think she understands what I even explained. But on her call or live with 607 Unc, let me tell you let me show you how this shit is twisted, right? Let's do break down the Smoke the Creator thing. Or Smoke the Destroyer, as one of the brothers and sisters said. Let's break it down. First of all, she don't know where she at, ever. Wherever the wind is blowing, that's where she at. Where am I at? I'm on B-Dell's live. 607 Unc is an abuser. He's not who he says. Listen to 607 Unc. Faise is not divine. Faise is so divine. I should have listened to him. He is no longer divine. Let me get the fuck. That's called a drifter. The fact that I even had to explain that that's a degenerate shows you what day and time we're in. So, she claimed 607 Unc tried to kill her. Laced her, choked her out, all of that. Went live with me. Said she was wrong. She should have listened to me. She should have never said the things that she was operating out of her ego, all of that. Then another off-brand ass nigga got on her live and swayed her in a whole different direction. Disrespected Dr. Melikazi. She don't know who that is. She don't know what that is. And then she changed it. Said, yeah, he's an op again. I didn't say shit to her. Last thing she did, I got proof. She sent me her number. And said, get in touch with me, Faise. Man, it's so divine, da-da-da-da. And then she unfollowed me the next day because of what somebody else said to her. Didn't talk to me about it. Again, this doesn't bother me because I literally understand what that is. I don't see the people. I see the task. The task was all of y'all Smoke the Creator followers, your genes got touched. You were given the opportunity. If you still following up under somebody who literally was like, yeah, I'm retarded, just because 607 Unc suggested that they was retarded, but then that's you. He humiliated her on purpose. He couldn't do that with me. He talk all that voodoo shit. I hit his ass with it. He don't know what was going on. He literally, I don't know what's going on. Exactly. You're none the wiser. I am none the wiser. You're just none the wiser. Oh, okay, never mind. Don't even worry about it because you're not going to understand it. So, Smoke the Creator goes on to this show with 607 on his couch to get humiliated in the industry. Anybody know about them couches? You better pay attention. And it's very clear and evident that she's being ran up under 607 as his do girl. If you don't know what a do girl really meant, don't even worry about it. You don't know what a do boy really was, especially in prison. You don't know what's going on. But they start trying to mimic and mock and be right up under you and dress like everything you say goes, da-da. It don't matter if you abuse them, nothing. They still rocking with you. Okay. 607 asked her, said, yo, who's your God? She said, my God is Abraxas. He didn't even say nothing because you could see him look down at the floor because he had to remember, that's right, I taught that bullshit. He had to move on to another point. Okay. Go and make me a truth teller. Nobody else was able to do this. I literally showed you what Abraxas meant, not just by the etymological breakdown of itself. When you take them two words and pull them apart based off of the linguistics pertaining to English and Greek. Okay? Avra, which is also Hebrew. Okay? Avra says what? Origins. Okay? Like the beginning, the source. Avra. Actually, I think the Avra was Latin. Okay, I'll correct myself on that. Latin. And go look that up. Fact check me. Avra is like a source or an origin. The beginning. Avra. Like when you say Avra Cadabra, Abra. Okay, pulling from the source. Avra. And then you have Casus. Abraxas. He said, I thought he said Abraxas. Exactly. Casus is Casus. Go look it up. Casus. And you're going to find what Casus means. Casus means to fall. So when you say Avra Casus, Abraxas, Abracasus, you're saying the source of a fall. The reason or the origin for the fall, which is in alignment with the story. Because Abraxas was a degenerate god that declined and fell. Beings like Abraxas are the result of what Sophia did, which was attempted to align with something she didn't understand in the masculine aspect and cause destruction, lower vibratory. What some brothers may say, one of the brothers said realm of deficiency a year back, I think of a year or two ago. A faulty reality called the Matrix. Listen to what I'm telling you. That's where they get a lot of this from. So Abraxas fell. He declined. He lost grace or potency. You want to know what that's called? It's called a degenerate. So what's the key word in degenerate? Gene. Okay. Does it make sense to you why people like Smoke the Creator align themselves with Abraxas? If I got to explain it again, I'm not explaining it again. She's a degenerate. Genes are not evolving. They're devolving. And people think that that's only phenotypical. It's genotypical. It's mental. It's a lot of things. It's not no battle time because y'all, listen, you don't control anything. I do. This is my game. You're here to observe or disappear, cease to exist. Every point in this live, every point on Bedel's live was under my control. Every comment, you see me responding to them before they deleted the video. I was right there with y'all talking to you. Say, yo, thank you for showing up. You don't know that every time you comment, you boost the algorithm. I do. Because I study computer science. That video would have gone super viral based on all the comments y'all wanted to make in the first 24 hours. I paid attention to the analytics. We were upwards 20, 30,000. It was going to go viral, meaning more people would have saw guess who in the center. Guess who in the center? Guess who in the center? The guest. Who in the center? Who? Who is who? Tehuti. Where is who in Tehuti in the center? So you got Te, you got who, you got T, and then right in the center is guess who? The guest. Who? Who? Yes. Yes, who? Yes, who? Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, who, what? Right there in the middle of yes, who, what? You got yes, who, and say, listen, Faise, you're not who. And what the Faise say? Yes, who are. Yes, you are. You is who. Who is you? You is who. Yes, you. Just who. Yes, you. Yes, you T. Yes, you see. If you can't see it, that's on you. That's on who? Just you. Just you are lost. Just you are the Savior. Jeshua. Yeshua. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Words don't mean nothing. All the while, I'm just going to say a bunch of them. And this is who y'all think, listen, this is who y'all think be the leaders? It's on y'all. So no, you ain't supposed to be up under no Abraxas, no Monad, no none of that. Listen, bro said, this is not a cup. It's an atom. Does anybody know what an atom is? Since we're going to use the word. Spoiler alert, it's not the platform that he's been working with behind the scenes. It's not the platform that he's been working with behind the scenes. What do you mean by that, Faise One? Hey, man, you'll see. Or you won't. What is an atom? What is a subatomic particle? No, an atom wouldn't be a subatomic particle. The subatomic particle is that which makes the atom. An atom. He said the cup was a single atom. And idiots said, People who know what the word means said, the fuck? Listen, there was so much bullshit he said I couldn't even get to it all. Anybody who paid attention, the only way we was able to move that conversation forward was because I said, yo, Bidell, let's get a timer. Or we would have gone absolutely nowhere. I had to say, let's get a timer, just so niggas could say words for y'all to have an opinion. Because y'all wanted to see a screaming match. That's all you wanted to see. So we had to get a timer. Can somebody get me the definition of an atom? Samurai, will you get that for me? What's the definition? Okay, basic building block of matter. Basic, they say basic. They used to say atomos, meaning at the most, you can't cut this. You can't cut this anymore. You see what I'm saying? Uncuttable. Undivided. Atomos. That's where they got the word from. But if I would have said that at 607, he would have fucking charged up like a Super Saiyan. Because he doesn't know words didn't just show the fuck up. The words you're using now have what's referred to as origins. Etymology. What I tell you etymology was phonetically. Etym. What is etym? Atom. The ground. Ology. Study. Study the ground of the word. Study the roots of the word. They literally got something called root words. Study it. See where it's been used. How it's been used. That's what an intellectual does. That's what a wise person would do, because wisdom helps you literally transform. Be water. Over here, these people say a word and it's applied in this way. Over here, they'll say that word and it's applied in that way. The dummy thinks that only this application exists. The wise one understands both of them do. But you still have to have an understanding of both in order to have that understanding of both. Okay. So, no, that's a fucking lie. How is one cup going to be an atom? You want to know what I would have done? If we were having an actual debate, I would have asked him to describe the inner workings of an atom. You want to know what he would have done at that point? Because he can't Google it fast enough, he would have charged up like a Super Saiyan again. That would have been the most powerful thing the nigga did the whole time. Charge up like a Super Saiyan. Every time I ask him a question, he can't answer. You see what I'm saying? Any questions so far? So no, that's a lie. I mean, we could go down. If I make a whole, I can make a documentary off that video and just show you how everything. Can y'all hear me? You want to know what he used when he realized he was found out? It wasn't nothing he could do. He wanted to try to do. Bad, y'all. I'm out here. I sweat on my damn. What he tried to use when he found that he found out. Yeah, I dropped down. What to use was, I love you. I love you. Y'all saw that. Let me show you tactics of this devil. Not this 607 This devil illusion stopping you from ascending. If you for the devil, other than the theatrics. Hey, I'm working on something. You see that? How many people? I'm working on the shift, and I want you to join. You see that? Bow down and me. One of the first things he said coming was join me. After that, he went on to kill you. He said he's gonna kill me. He's a killer. All the okay. Cool. He said I want you to join. Right now, what did I? It was my time to come in. I said I'm going to fine. I'm joining you. So where are you people who said Faise out chaser? That me expose myself right then. Right? He gave me the opportunity to say, have me come on and this big TV show. Fuck it is. Didn't he offer me money? He offered me money. What did he say? I'm gonna pay you to do it. Pay you to just join and do this bit. I said, I switched my. I don't think you know who you do. He said, no. Don't move off me. Don't know what the fuck you think. And then everybody who was like, this nigga out chaser should have been like, damn. Chaser would have said, okay, bet. Just let me know. We could work. Put me in front of more people and pay me all this stuff. And get about the fat. The clout chaser would have done. You're stupid. So understand that. The clout chaser down clout. Then what the fuck is he clout for? Idiot. They're victorious. When is a dummy, the Indians are wise. So, and then I told him, I said, nigga, I understand. I said, he said, I respect. Huh? But y'all don't know. They come in ways like that. You already been out to the desert so many times. Bow down and worship. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I offer millions. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do this my way. Understand? When people say go the highway, my way is the highway. I'm taking that. It takes more. It requires more energy. It's the path of greater resistance. Most of y'all want the easy way out. That's why you me. Most of y'all wanted the easy way out. That's why Dr. Melikazi didn't take the easy way out. Be around Dr. Melikazi, you're talking about divine being without explaining what the fuck you couldn't be around without knowing or sitting down on your talking about some I'm about to get this and do this work. And he say, nigga, we're about 17 miles. About to walk 17 9 a.m. Walk 17 miles before noon. You understand? And we about to go out to the beach. And you got to know what you're talking about because you walking with the brother. Know what you're talking about. Then you're going to, your quota, $100. And you're going to $100 to the side. Bigger mission is to get property. The mission is to expand. The bigger mission is out of Brooklyn to Georgia to build land. We did that together. So a lot of you just sit on the internet. A lot of you want to do the work. Be the scholar. Be the ones. Be boo. Not just a boo. Be cool. Lied on Jesus 1,000 times. That nigga said, demons, everybody came. He wasn't looking for trouble. literally said that because you're about it, I should be in the book match. Everything you saying in the book, it doesn't match. Liar. Jesus was looking for trouble. That nigga at the door and said, white niggas, trouble. He said, we about to head over to niggas' church, they business. What we gonna do when we get flipping over tables, throwing they shit on the floor, dare a nigga do some shit. You just walked up and did all that in church and went scrap. Jesus on complete, utter bull and dared a nigga. He was talking to them, that nigga said and got the fuck. He wasn't scared. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Better pay attention. So all that go looking for trouble. That's everybody. He walked everywhere. You ain't never seen him standing still. Even when he eats a muscle. He say, this won't stand up. I'm Jesus. That's your peace. You still and know that I'm. See what I'm saying? So, no, you're a liar. How many other things I gotta say he lied about? He said, you don't do no fasting. That nigga said, you eat food, you drink water, so you just don't. He another Rashad Jamal. He eats sunlight. The next video you seen, that nigga Rashad Jamal eating sun chips. He eats sunlight, but it ain't the sunlight. It's just sun like it. Then he say, you eating sunlight? Are those sunlight chips? Sun like that. Sun like that. Nigga, you just told me to inhale UVs. Here you come inhaling chips. That nigga said, I bet he drink water. I bet he eat food. And y'all was like, You just ate. Talking about some, You just ate. It's too easy. It's too easy. Nigga, you eat food and drink water. Then y'all let niggas say anything. The water is poison. Poison with what? When did you test it? When did you yourself test the water to be like, this motherfucker is poison? You don't know what you're saying. You're just saying stuff. Who's going to tell people fluoride in water? That's natural. Anybody going to tell people that? Fluoride didn't fall out the sky. Maybe we got to do a whole nother thing on that. Y'all just regurgitating shit. Rashad Jamal never said he didn't eat it. Yeah, he just said some bullshit that all we need is it. So you gonna tell me that this nigga's an Anunnaki god that knows all we need is sunlight and he gonna go to the store that belongs to the fallen angels and buy some chips, put them in his buggy, walk his Anunnaki ass to the cash register, stand in the line, scan it, put it back in his buggy, walk his lanky body ass to his car, put it in, get in his car, start it up, drive home, get out, set up his camera, and then eat the chips. And this nigga from Anunnaki Godlum, get the fuck out of here. Y'all believe anything. I don't buy it. Simple. The chips made by the sun. So they're not processed. You right. The food is poison. Nom, nom, nom. The water is poison. Chug, chug, chug. All we need is sunlight. Sitting in his house. That nigga up under all the artificial light. If all we need is sunlight, that nigga should have never been in his living room. If the sun ain't out, he ain't on live. Shit, every cloudy day, that nigga need to be fasting. Said, ain't no food dropping out the motherfucker. The nigga 607 and Rashad Jamal share the same chaotic read. One just is more apparent to y'all, but ain't. Y'all both was right and wrong, honestly. Wrong. Your turn, you're coming up, or you're blocked for life. And like, let's go in the house. It says you decline. I'll never see you again. Never see you again. Can't come here saying stupid shit without being able to stand up. Next, Culture Junkie is blocked. Isn't he? Thanks for the notification, Instagram. He just want to box with the guy, but the arms too short. Too short. Told you I don't want to play with me. Hey, he blocked for life. What is I supposed to say? You blocked temporarily? You're blocked for life. I'm not unblocking you. You want to talk about what? Don't say no shit on your live and you ain't ready to do it. When they listen, y'all didn't see what I said on my story? Oh shucks. The video got taken down. Before they even finished the sentence, run it back. Run it back. Oh, you mean like actually? Yeah, run it, do it again. Oh, you for real? I'm so serious. Never been seriouser. Run it back. I got time. What are you saying? It ain't on my platform. I ain't getting no money off of it. So there goes that claim. Run it back. My currency is truth. There's plenty of it to go around. That's my currency. I get paid like a motherfucker. I'm the brokest nigga ever. At the same time, I'm wealthy. Niggas be trying to say that. You're broke. You ain't never heard my music, have you? Somebody tell them. I literally got a song called The Brokest Nigga Ever. And y'all know I will break that shit out. I just want to be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take y'all Benjamins with me. I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone. It's just me this evening. So please believe me. I so loved your world. I manifested. The plan is manifested. Oh, blessed. Brand new day, still that old message. War against the cold-blooded, cold-fleshed. Let's get acquainted with the one divine essence. I so love your word. I wrote this song while up on Calvary. It's a silent hill, but the view is also loud to me. Cowards sleep, soldiers stay awake and watch the hours flee. You'll never see me counting sheep. No shepherd, cause they know my voice. And if they want to lead the herd, I condone the choice. They had permission. I'm light years ahead of half the cast that had the mission. That's the difference. Guess they couldn't astro travel half the distance it takes. Maybe it wasn't they run. Perhaps a different race. This isn't a place for slow steppers, but skip it. I feel terrific writing hieroglyphics, running across the Pacific with no effort. Hey, I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone. It's just me this evening. So please believe me. I so love your word. I stopped to visit. Each one of you can save your soul. I'm being optimistic. The mission I rocket ship that you blinking, you're optimistic. Apocalyptic, the soul of every prophet lifted, and everything's like I predicted. HEROD, sending infiltrators on their way to borrow me. They say they're here to befriend me. I say they all police. I hear their footsteps. They'll make it here tomorrow, G. They wish to hang me up and lead me there to ROT. This is just to pass the time. I'm trying to get you lifted, going and puffing past the lines. 9 cars on the table. Read the rough that had the diamonds, and the riches of your world couldn't shuffle that design. Your words have no effect on me. You're mugging at the blind. My whole life I was a maverick, had to struggle. That was fine. Because I done got through wishing that this couple passed me by. Because this time, with this mind, he doesn't have to die for you to live. I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone. It's just me this evening. So please believe me. I so loved your word. I manifested. Hey, I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone. It's just me this evening. So please believe me. I so loved your word. I stopped to visit. Hey, I know the devil trying to kill me on the low. I bet he got a reason to deprive me. No one will ever have a claim on my soul. So you will never hear me screaming, who just shot me? No, not me. Of course, no. Bullet in a coffin. A dead man, Morse code. Travel to the east. Got a stride full of letters free. Settle all that beef. We gon' ball like spaghetti meat. Moses. I'm feeling like Moses. I'm chosen. Walking through the door just to leave it open. I see him hoping that my ego make me fall, but I'm still floating. Resurrected, ring around a rosy. Ashes to lotion. Casket reopened. The sleeping giant dozing. It has to be woken. Stand up religion, cause your pastor be joking. Come on now. If he talk to God, tell him half of us broken. We don't benefit from your basket of tokens and reading Genesis while you asking for more. And nope, man, nope, when everything fall down, horn from above. Watch them Jericho these walls now. If you only knew that it was you that you was praying to, you would be more careful of the game that you playing to. If you knew the Matrix was a game, you be playing too. Monsters don't cry. What's a razor to a saber tooth? I just want to be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take y'all Benjamins with me. I be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take no Benjamins with me. Like what? Like I said, I'll get into it. Oh, by the way, I wrote that when I was 17. I'm 26. I wrote that before I became of legal age. I was still in high school. You see what I'm explaining to you? Okay, what? Where the fuck were niggas at when I was writing that? And did you understand that I was 17? I have to say it again because I'm so advanced. I'll show you what I wrote when I was 14. You ready? Let me find out what a fire sword is. I walk into the church with the eye of Horus, screaming out, may the angels of the Most High record this as I light a torch in which I destroy the entire fort with. I'm not alone. I'm accompanied by higher forces, walking through desire forests as they hold empire scorches. I got Mikael, a Satyr, a Gemini, of course the Cyclops, and a pack of eye drops in case my sinus worsens. Why them? Well, all of them fit the scale. The different sides of Gemini, the blazing sword of Mikael, the eye of the Cyclops. It'll help when my vision fails. And the Satyr, it'll chew through the bricks of hell. The different tail than usual, is it? Well, that's because you've been missing tail by Decepticons, composed of boa constrictor cells. I've been sent to bail you captors out, lift the spell, throw a blister bell down and wishing well, and then wishing well. I'm from that of which you fail. I walk the land amidst the wars, and all I got in my hand is this purple amethyst, immune to what you can't resist. Sex, money, drugs, shaitan, and mix out of Pan's labyrinth and into your standards. It's crazy how a man of sense and a diligent analyst could be easily tampered with and corrupted, no manner of sense. But I got a psychic defense, and I manage it by opening my eyes. Everything around you was damaged. Get out of her. I could have left without a word, but I stayed. So the least these humans could do is listen to what I say. The world isn't coming to an end. Society is. The youth is your future. You kill it when you lie to your kids. Christians only counting on the end that the Bible predicts, but I'm letting you in on that title. I'm entitled to this basic instruction before leaving earth. 3 hells that you traveled through. Keep in mind, you started off as semen first. Your father met your mother. Soon after, you were releasing her. You exited that dome and expect to get back home just because you act grown. Wait on the week to end. Fall down on your knees, repent. Then after that, you're weak again. Jesus freaks compete with the league of deceit to please their friends. I'm trying to crack this binding code you worry about with sneakers in. Oh, yeah, I was 14, by the way. All right, what do we talk? What are we actually speaking about? What are we actually saying? What is the conversation based on? What is the reason for our dialogue? Can anybody explain? Can you deliberate upon our exchange? What is the purpose of our give and take? Can anybody talk to me about the origins of our discourse? Like what? You don't even know where the fuck they at. I've been on this my entire life. The fuck? I'm like the yielder. The fuck? Newbies. Can't even call you newbies. Could that be giving you too much product? Too much, what do you call it? That'd be giving you too much, whatever the fuck. You know what the fuck it'll be giving you. That's what you do know that, though. Be giving you too much fucking, what's the thing? What's the shit? Credit? No, I think it's credit. It might be credit. It wasn't purchases. I was about to say some type of P word. That'd be giving you too much. Yeah, too much props, I think. Something like that. I'm not giving nobody shit is what I'm explaining. Shit. The fuck? And I don't. So that's that pterodactyl side coming out. Some of us been on since birth like this. Soul kin, star seeds. They've been so born waiting for the people to wake up. They don't want to play. They don't want to play. I came here to play. I told you shit about Robin. I was 13. Okay, because you asked. You didn't type it, but you did. You're like, yo, what about when you were 13? I'll tell you. I ain't gonna gatekeep. I know you heard the story of him, but I'm his real son. I was there through the burning bush, and when Ezekiel's wheel spun. I was the fire of Sodom and Gomorrah, and when the hollow gems were tore up by the sword of Mikael, be the God's will done. I rode the pale horse with death, sat sail with Jonah, and watched him be tossed overboard and stepped across the water to save Peter, but someone beat me to him. I heard it was the Lord himself. I sat with the scale, the alligator, and the hippo, judged the man and the woman and child, sold that dress to be used at the wedding, and I'll be at my best when they walk down the aisle. I invented the smile before emotions were a factor. I was there in the therefore, and I'm here in the hereafter. Over teardrops, I hear laughter. Right before I heard the chimes. I watched in awe as water was turned to wine, but I didn't drink. See, I watched wrath turn to rage. 10 lamps did I see, but only half were ablaze. I witnessed the test of Job, who never asked for a raise. What was his fault? And was it his fault? I was there when it was said that he wasn't mistaught, that they weren't miracles, but alchemy. I witnessed a young maiden stand atop a balcony, saying, I'm being chased. I cannot stop. They're after me. Who's after you? Demons was the answer. I was there when hatred and stress bred cancer. I fought with my fellow tribesmen after the gold was found. Watched Moses go up the mountain as I crafted that golden cow, soon to be worshipped, but then I left to someplace new. I was alive and shook the hand of God before the arrival of roaches and anthropods. When the greatest murder of all took place, I was the one who wasn't sent to the land of Nod, but I did see the blood on the rock. I walked into Mary's home and saw her laying in her bed. Gabriel pursued the nearest window and fled. Mary, covered in feathers from toe to head. Shh, Joseph is never to know, she said. Why? I didn't ask. It wasn't my place to. I was there when a threat was made to erase you. I was one of the ones who saved you. But will I accept your thank you? No, thank you. I was there when baried cables were clipped. I remember shocked faces when tables were flipped. I watched David with the sling. I manufactured the sword, but I was not the one who created the clip, but I have seen its destruction. I witnessed a fatal breath as he sucked in with one motion, deleting everything he ever put his trust in. Is it safe or fair to say that your world might just end? Yeah, that was 13. Say, well, nigga, what grade were you in? I was in 8th grade. Yeah, I wrote that at lunch. What? Yeah. All this stuff is documented. I mean, what were you doing? In 8th grade, what were you doing? What were you doing? Huh? What were people up to in their child days? I could cite to you year by year what I was up to at lunch. I wrote that at lunch. All praise to the Most High. So yeah, they don't want to play these games. They know who it is. They know who they're looking at. They don't know what point to stand on. They don't know who is that on your screen? Tell me. Who do you see? You don't want to say it. So don't. So don't. I'll do it again to your conscience because you need it. Who is that on your screen? You don't want to say it. So don't. Just don't say it. Don't say it. You know, one thing about a picture, it captures and freezes your essence. Look at the eyes, the story. It tells a story. Look at the lined paper on his forehead. Said that there's more to the story, and he's still figuring it out. Look at the beard. Look at the pose. Look at the poise. Look at the composure. Look at the calm position. Look at the song. What is he saying? What is he saying? All you gotta do is read the eyes. What is he saying? I'll tell you what he's saying. Sincerity, love, patience, memory. But I'm not allowed to tell the whole memory. So I have to walk people piece by piece through their memory. And you're rejecting me. The center is the root of all memory. The axis point. It's right there. It's like, he wears shades. He never shows his eyes. You just lied. You just lied. This isn't Photoshop. This is real time. You just lied. People have been on the live. I'll get on the live. I won't have on shades. You just lied. And then you'll see me with shades. So do you make a habit? Y'all like lying? Then what are your guns? They couldn't even say nothing about what I was saying. He's sitting in the dark with shades on. I didn't even have shades on the whole entire live. For the most of the live, I didn't have shades on. But you don't know what that is. You don't even know what the staff was. Or why I banged it 3 times. You don't know that. You don't know what the bullets were. Some of y'all thought it was dice. I literally saw the bullets and said, he kept dropping those dice. That was disrespectful. I said, it wasn't dice. Y'all ever see me in the comments? Y'all ever see me? When people like, you're an idiot. I don't say, no, the fuck I'm not. I just correct them. You're an idiot. You see what I'm saying? He can't teach us nothing, anything. He can't teach us anything. I know that eats their ass. They don't know what to do with that. Faise One is exposed. Listen, one nigga commented that Faise One is exposed at an hour and 9. Y'all saw that bullshit? An hour and 9 minutes in, he exposes you. The nigga was saying, hey, your whole page is just tearing down people, calling people out. That's a lie. That's a lie. I went through the whole, listen, YouTube wouldn't even let me make the comment. Because I listed every other subject that's on that page on my Instagram. From Jesus was a Mason. Unless you're saying Jesus is a people, it doesn't count. Time is not an illusion. This event was staged. Mirror gazing and remote viewing. Why they cover up UFOs? Third eye hack. Flat earth logic. A million other shit. Fasting. No, that's the ones that you saw and it broke your brain. And then y'all gonna sit here and act like you literally watched 2 hours. Y'all can't manage that. A lot of y'all can't manage that. Y'all watch the first 10 minutes at best and then commented. You didn't watch 2 hours. And then why are you commenting so fast? There's much to dissect. There's much to research. Why are you commenting so fast? Exposing oneself. Because you don't know no better. You don't know any better. I'll let y'all join. You just gotta tell me. You gotta tell me why. Yeah, your do be beating their ass. Why did you have a Freemason hat on this in 607? What was your meaning by that, brother? I'm confused by your question, and that's a good that's a new thing for me. I'm your brother. I'm dissing 607 and I'm having a Freemason hat on. What are you asking? Why I had it on? It's my hat. What? Why the fuck you got on what you got on? Yeah. Are you wearing clothes? Why are you on here? Why is your name I love you 2 times? Why not once? Once wasn't enough? Why? Just why? Can we chat, bro? I told y'all what to do. Tell me what you want to come up and talk about. So that way, when you get up here, and if you're not talking about that, I can just go ahead and block you for life. You're not wasting my time. Tell me what you want to talk about. I'll bring you up here. Yeah, they don't have nothing else. There's no Mason hat in this image. Right here, there's no Mason hat. I like how I did that. That's fine. It's like I'm in real time pointing at my image. I'm pretty dope. I'm pretty wise for that. Right here, there's no Mason hat. So why you not asking about nothing? Why you asking about the watch? Faise One, why are you wearing a watch? Doesn't that symbolize slavery when we was in chains? No, you didn't ask me that. Faise One, isn't that a type of bracelet, meaning we let them brace us all over again, brother? You didn't ask me that. You're not asking me, why do I have on black and white? Aren't those Masonic colors? You're not asking me that. You're not asking me why I'm not speaking. Ain't that what Masons do? You're not asking me that. We want to. Don't you see how much I love y'all? Can't people see? Because niggas don't take time to explain and teach and talk and show you beyond your belief system. I'm taking time and I'm revealing to you that you're only focusing on the obvious. How about the image you can't see on that same day? The first image, I'm at a lodge, but you didn't see the lodge. So there was no lodge, right? Now, there goes a lodge. You see the floors? Now ask me again. Oh, aha, yeah. What about the Masonic chicken? Stop it. Stop it. The wise ones observe. We can do that live right now. I literally just sent you an invite. The wise ones observe. They don't run out into crossfire. Don't know what they're doing. Now what are you going to ask? Aha, he said on the checkerboard floor. Wrong. How am I wrong? You wouldn't know how you're wrong. I have to explain it. Why ain't you come and ask a question? Yo,
My guy.
how am I your guy? Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
You said that people like 607 or Faise One would have been the spiritual leaders or teachers, or spiritual
100%.
teachers, but we got distracted by ego. Can you explain to me how, for one, I got distracted by ego, and for two,
Yeah.
I'm no longer what you calling a spiritual teacher?
Yeah. So y'all know the rules of the Matrix. Y'all going with the antics, right? So y'all doing things to fuck with the Matrix, the viewers, and all of that other shit. Where people in the comments, they listening to y'all. They want to hear what y'all niggas saying. Y'all supposed to be leading the youth, leading us, showing us what the fuck we supposed to be doing. And y'all niggas went on having a fucking ego battle, a debate. You feel me? I'm trying to hold back from what the ancestors really want me to say. The anger that's in all of us, bro.
That's not good. When the ancestors speak,
Uh huh.
you don't clog up that funnel.
100%. But you my brother. You my brother. So I don't want to
Yeah,
release that anger on you like what happened last night with Unc.
are the ancestors angry?
100%. You
Release
know
it.
they is. You feel
Release it.
like shit when you wake up in the morning. You
Release
know
it.
they angry. You see it
Release
in
it.
nature. You know they
Release
angry.
it. If the
A
ancestors
hundred
angry,
percent.
don't stand in front of that. Let it flow. Go ahead.
100%. But you my brother. So I want to
So
come have a conversation. I don't want to debate with you, bro. I want you to lead the. I want
I
you to
didn't
lead
ask
the
you to
youth.
debate. Listen, you
A
said
hundred
the
percent.
ancestors are
A
angry.
hundred
Let it
percent.
flow. Let it
You allow
flow.
me to. You allow me to talk, right? Right. So
Go
last
ahead.
night y'all had a debate. The viewers wanted to see how y'all really feel. They want answers, bro. They want knowledge. They don't want debate on who fucking who got the most like. They don't want that. So that's what y'all doing. Y'all still doing the same shit that niggas was doing in the past. Why you gonna keep the cycle going? Hold up, I'm at the gate. Security. Go ahead though. You can speak.
I know
Appreciate
that.
it.
All right, were you finished?
100%. Yeah, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Okay. So when did I make this statement about us debating over likes or views?
So did you not make that shit on the what's that vlog you did on the porch, right? Then you say you're a clout chaser? You
Yeah, what did
said
I
you're a
say
clout
when
chaser, right?
what did I say when I said that?
I don't know, bro. I don't
What was
watch
my
you.
hold on.
It's like,
I'm
oh, I go
asking
in myself. I'm not
I want to
watching
make
you,
sure
bro.
we clear on what I'm asking you.
Go ahead, yeah.
What was my explanation for that?
Bro, I don't know. I don't watch you.
Oh, then you should
They don't
stop.
got time to watch you.
Listen,
I go
when
inside.
it comes to the clout chaser thing from the
Yeah.
off the porch interview,
This is
don't
why I
bring
wanted
that
you
up
to
because
explain.
you don't know what I
This is why I
said.
wanted you. This is why I wanted you to explain. Explain it to your viewers. The antics and the shit that you do. Explain it to us, cause we can't see the behind the scenes. So explain your side on the antics that you
That
do.
wasn't behind the scenes. So how about this? We're gonna move forward from that because you didn't even do your research on that.
100%. Go ahead though.
Okay. Also, when did I claim to be a spiritual teacher?
When you right, to whom much is given, much is required. Right. You worked your way up to this knowledge. The viewers you got, you worked your way up to something, right? And niggas is watching you on right now. Your page, motherfuckers is looking up to you. You know this. You got influence. It's not money. It's influence. So what are you using your influence for? You could use it to fucking go clout chase or your viewers, they listening. The universe gave you a position which is a leader. Whether you wanted it or not, you have it. It's in your hands. I'm telling you, as your fucking reflection is in your hands, nigga. What you gonna do with it? You gonna lead them, or you gonna keep doing the antic shit, or you gonna use it to talk about the hood, gun safety, school supplies, and shit like that? What you gonna do with it? It's in your hands, nigga. I'm your reflection telling you this shit in your hands. But niggas told you wasn't shit. I'm giving you your just dues, nigga. I'm telling you where you
All
at.
right. So now that we got that out the way, I still ask you a question, and I know that you can understand what I just asked. I said, when did I claim to be a spiritual teacher? Let me know when.
You never claimed it. That's the position that people is giving you. I'm telling you, the
Okay,
universe
so then
put
check
that
this
ball
out.
in your hands.
Check this out. People, the universe, whatever you want to say, I never agreed with that. It's not my contract. If I don't sign my name, and you should know this, if I don't
Uh-huh.
sign my name or accept a mission or swear on service, I'm not a part of this thing. It
Okay.
still has to
So
be based on it has to be based on my own will. I am not willing to claim spiritual teacher.
100%. So
Okay,
let me
so
ask
then
you a
I'm
question.
not grouped in that. Go ahead.
So what are you doing this for then?
What am I
What's your
doing
end
what
goal?
for?
What are you on YouTube and not YouTube? What are you on Instagram and people coming to your live? What are you spiritual teaching for if this is not what you do?
What do you mean spiritual teaching?
What's your
Explain that.
motive? What's your
Okay, we can
objective?
talk.
What's
We
your
can talk.
goal?
We can talk. You have to explain what spiritual teaching is. He said, "Why am
All
I
right, so
spiritual teaching? What is that?"
bro hopped on your live, right? And he asked you questions about the hat that you wear, all these spiritual questions. Tell them, no, I'm not a spiritual leader. When they come to you, you have answers for them. What is that?
This is a
What are you
spiritual
doing?
hat.
No, I know what that hat stands for, but you know what I mean, bro. You got the
No,
answers to a
no.
lot of
Listen,
shit.
listen. You said they're asking spiritual questions. So when they ask
Yes.
me about this hat, that's a spiritual question.
No, you know what that hat symbolizes though. And
That's
I'm one of the
what does that have
ones,
to
and
do
I'm one
with
of the
spirit?
ones, so I'm one of the ones, so I ain't gonna talk about that. That hat symbolizes light.
Okay, and
So people are in the dark and they come to you for light, right?
okay,
So
you
you
just gave them.
you
Okay, so watch it. Check this out. What does that have to do with spirit?
if they coming for you for light, right? They see you as an advisor. I'm telling you how these people view you, bro. I'm giving you your credit. They don't
Listen,
view
listen.
you as
I want to make
phase
sure we
one no
listen.
more.
We got to do this the right way because I realize a lot of y'all are coming in. How old are you?
I'm 27.
I'm 26. I don't know what you're talking about. Teach the youth. I'm 26. I'm younger than you.
Bro, you 20, that's what I'm saying. And there's niggas that's 8 right now. New niggas born coming in this shit every day. They gonna have questions. Motherfucker, you becoming an elder. Is you not? The fuck? Nigga, you know you
Where's the
aging every
brother?
day.
Okay, it's a few brothers on here. Where Gabe at? Gabe, can you comment? Where
Nigga,
Infinite?
is you not aging or are you not becoming an
Excuse me.
elder?
Hold on. There are a lot of younger brothers that are not studying spirit. They're studying neuroscience. They're studying chemistry. They're studying psychology. They're studying actual sciences that can be applied in reality, studying anatomy. They're studying their body. They're not going to talk about consciousness from some fifth dimensional standpoint people can't explain. They're going to talk about consciousness when it comes to the parts of their brains and the functions thereof. They're not going to
100.
talk about God body as some DEA Rashad Jamal concept. They're going to talk about God body as supreme being, as being optimally healthy. They're going to talk about the God body from a standpoint of being able to explain the different parts of their body, how they work, how they function, and how to optimize that health. You understand that?
100.
So I don't know what you're talking about, but those brothers that you're talking about, as young brothers, I deal with them in person. And when they come and they meet with me,
That's
or
what I wanted. That's what this is.
so,
My
so
point.
then
This is
where?
what I want you to.
So then
This is
you
what I
lied.
want you to speak about.
Then you
This is what I
lied.
asked you to speak about. I don't want you to do the clout chasing.
Then you
We
lied.
want to. We want to see behind the doors, bro. We don't want to see the
Let me
clout
ask you a
chasing.
question. Let me ask you
The
a question.
sexy red.
How
When
did
you
listen?
started making music, you was on your real shit.
Okay, let me ask you. What?
Then
What
you
do you mean?
started clout
When did
chasing.
I
You
start? When I
switched
start
up.
making? Excuse me.
When you
When
was in Georgia and you start talking your shit.
when did I start
When
making
you was
music?
really on your
Excuse me.
masculine energy
You
type
made a
shit.
statement. You made a statement.
Uh
We're
huh.
gonna deal. You made a statement. We're gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
When did I start making music? You said when I start making. When? When did I start making music?
I don't personally watch you. You
You
come
are
up on
a
my page.
liar. You understand that?
You
You
come.
keep making statements you don't know.
You gonna let me
That's a
speak?
lie.
You doing the same shit you did last night, and you want to talk about niggas? You feel me?
You
And
said when I started. Listen, did you say when you started making music? Yes or no? Was that your statement?
yeah. So let me ask you a question, right?
I just asked you one. When did I start? That was your statement.
I
That it was a
don't know,
when.
motherfucker. I don't study you. You not important like that to me, nigga. I study myself. I be in real life, bro. I don't do no. You feel me? I don't do none of
How
that,
did you
bro. I don't
find out
watch
about?
you
How did you find out about Phase One?
because you pop up on my page, bro. We
Yeah.
follow
Do
each
you
other.
remember the first?
That's
Do you
how I
remember
found
when?
out about you. You not no celebrity, bro. I'm in
When?
real life, nigga.
When was the first video? Like, when was the first video popped up? What was the first thing you saw?
The first video, you had your shirt off and you was talking about guns and niggas, yo niggas or other niggas dying in Georgia, some part of Georgia. I
Huh?
believe that's the first video, right?
I had my
We could
shirt
go
off
look it
and I
up.
was talking about niggas dying in Georgia.
Yeah, you was talking about motherfuckers who was dying in the hood. The real shit, the real rap.
What has changed?
What changed is you talking about other motherfuckers. You not talking about the real shit that's going on. You
The
talking
other
about Sexy
motherfuckers that
Red.
was dying in the hood wasn't other motherfuckers.
Nigga, that's your real life. You rapping about your real life. Now you talk about Sexy Red. You talk about other people.
That's real life.
What? How do they life concern you?
How does their life concern me? Okay,
Yeah, they clout.
I got a lot of young women. I know you're not in touch with the communities, but there are a lot of young women
Uh-huh.
whose older sisters come to me for advice because they can't get their little sisters under control because they want to be Sexy Red or they
So
want to
talk
be the
about
city.
that shit. So
Excuse
talk
me.
about that. Talk
Excuse me.
about that.
I spoke about that in the letter to Sexy Red.
So why use her image? Why use
Guess what
somebody's
happens when
likeness?
people see a Sexy Red image and they're attracted to that image? They
So
go
you
and
clout.
find
So
it.
you. My point. Go ahead. Go with it.
You
Talk
don't
about it.
have a point yet.
Talk about it.
You don't have a point yet.
You use Sexy Red, right?
Is this news to you or to the people that are watching? Did you not
I'm
know that
talking.
I upload? Listen,
I
are you
know what you
confused?
do this for. This is
I
for the
upload.
people that's
You don't know
watching.
what I. Okay, why do I do it? Why do
We
I do it? Matter
so
of fact,
if
hold on.
you
Before you answer that, okay, because you understand you brought the ancestors in this, right? So you know you're finna get tried.
go ahead, nigga. I know. I ain't
Before you
scared of
answer
none of
that,
that
no, you
shit.
don't. You don't. You have no idea.
Go ahead,
Before you
nigga.
answer
The
that,
fuck you talking about?
what did I say in the letter to Sexy Red? Give me one line.
I don't
I don't
watch you.
know.
You ready?
Go ahead.
I don't watch you. I don't listen to the music.
So
I
how you make
seen
it? Okay,
Sexy.
to ask the ancestors.
You ready?
Ask the ancestors what I talked about.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you know how the Matrix going, you know that's an attention grabber, right? You used it. You use her likeness
Did it work?
for clout. That's clout
Did it?
chasing. It's
Did
not.
it
Did
work?
it
Did it
work?
work?
It's, yeah, it
Did it
worked.
work?
So I
Okay.
asked you. Go ahead.
Okay. So now that we understand, what? Okay. This is why. Okay, you probably need to go and actually watch the interview you're trying to quote. When I spoke about being a clout chaser, you don't even know the context or the protest.
That's
You need.
why.
Okay,
That's why
this
we
will
on
help
this.
you understand.
That's why we
Okay.
on this
Okay.
live.
Watch this. This will help you understand. You said it worked. We got people's attention. Now I'm asking you: was the message that I got people's attention for, right, or to teach them or tell them or show them, was the message positive or negative?
You kind of use both. You know how to
Well,
use
okay,
both.
give me the negative side.
The negative side is okay. People view some positive shit because you know they in this matrix they attracted to negativity. You know this. So they seen Sexy Red, they clicked on it. They mind is they perception is based on negative shit. That's how the matrix get them.
What did I say in the song? The message, stay with me, please, and tell the ancestors to stay with me too. What message did I say in Sexy Red's song that was a negative message? You said I did both. Which one was
You
negative?
used all right. So your message was positive, but if you have Sexy Red on there, it's clickbait. That's clout chasing.
Okay, so then
You
we trick people into positivity. Is that what you're trying to say?
you couldn't. You ain't do it. But at first you did it naturally. You did it with just you, your likeness,
You
Faze.
have
That's
to.
what I
You
fuck
can't
with.
say at first because then I'm gonna ask you when.
I could go look this shit up.
Yes, you
At
can, and
first
you need
you.
to
At
start doing
first,
that. All of y'all need
all
to
right,
do that before y'all come up in here talking to me. Know what you're talking about.
100%.
You
At
said
first
at
you.
first you did it this way. So for all
Said
your
the same shit you
followers,
did last night.
yeah, I stand on truth. We ain't gonna let you just say
I
anything.
know, nigga. I stand on truth too. I'm one of the
Okay, so
ones
you
that's
said at
the hat
first you.
that you wearing. I'm one of the ones. Go ahead though.
Okay, you show me that then.
Go
Show me you
ahead.
one of them
I'm
ones.
I'm talking to you like my brother, but you talking to me like you up here. Them
Are
views
you
and
watching?
shit.
Are you paying
The views
attention to
and shit
yourself?
getting to you, bro. Go
Are you
ahead
paying
though.
attention to yourself? You
I
made
hear you.
statements that were not true,
Go ahead. Talk.
and then I
Talk your
asked you to
shit.
prove those statements. You said at first I did this, and I'm asking you when did I do that?
You made a video. I don't know if it was in Georgia or what. You had a gun in your hand and you was talking about the people dying in the hood. You ain't used nobody images. You was talking about your real life, your real situations,
I
right?
had a gun in my hand talking about people dying in the hood.
Yeah, I don't know if it was your, I don't want to say it was your dead homies. I don't want to say none of that because I don't go into your life like that, bro. That's not my job to
When
go
did
into
you
your
see this
life.
video? When you see this video?
It was a while back and we on this live, so I don't want to go searching receipts. I don't do
You
that,
don't have
bro.
to go search. I'm saying when you don't remember when you saw it?
It was a while back when you first started your journey on Instagram and all this other shit. It was a while back. A while back.
What was I wearing?
I think you was wearing a hat and you had your shirt off or something like that.
And I was just talking about my dead homies.
Yeah, you was talking about the people that was dying around you or something like that. You was talking about gun safety. You was talking about some real shit.
Gun safety.
Yeah. What's one of the first rap videos that you made, like without using anybody images?
One of the
Like not
first
the
rap
sex.
videos I made was 13 years ago. It's called Way Back When I was speaking on using my platform to change the world.
That's
Getting
the
messages.
phase that I'm talking about. Right there,
You
that
don't
one.
even know that's, listen. Well, okay, then explain the song.
I just said I don't tap into you like that. I'm trying to find myself, my soul. Nigga, if I gotta spend time, right? Let me tell you something, right? That hat, that hat that you wear, we get a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? To do certain shit. With
I
that
don't
time,
talk
by
how you
tapping.
talk. You gotta listen. When I want to put this on here, listen.
Uh-huh.
When you talk about masonry,
Yeah,
talking to me,
yeah.
I'm not a concealer. I don't give a damn about the OB.
I know, but we made different packs. So
You
I
didn't hear
got
what
you
I
feel
just
me?
said? I want everybody
Yeah.
to pay attention. Are you a
Go ahead.
traveler? Are you a traveler?
Yes, sir.
How far?
Uh we ain't gonna really talk too much this live, but we could talk outside
No,
the
no, no,
outside
no,
the
no.
live.
Hold on. There's a reason why I'm doing this. We're different. Okay?
A hundred, a
We're
hundred
saying
thousand percent we
you're a
different.
brother, right? You know about them
100%.
black and white tiles.
100%.
You know about
We
all
going
our tools. How old are you?
100%.
Not
100%.
how old are you? Not how old are you? How old are you?
We could talk about this off the live.
They wouldn't even know. They're eavesdroppers. So you wouldn't even reveal in the light.
We could talk about this off the live. Switch subject. But with that time, right?
From
With that
whence come
time,
hold on. Let me just do a little more. Let me just do a little more. You can still respond. Just let me do a little more navigating, then I'm gonna hand it over.
go ahead.
From whence comest thou?
We gonna switch subject?
We could switch subjects. Listen, are you choosing to conceal?
We gonna switch subject?
That means, oh
Caution.
yeah, give me a few
Caution.
more. Give me a few more. You like I
Caution.
told you, you can
Caution.
still respond however you want to respond.
Caution. Caution.
I overstand caution.
100%. So we gonna switch subject because they
Hold
don't
on,
know
that
it.
doesn't mean I have to. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give it a few more questions, then I'll switch it.
I got what you're saying. We doing this for the viewers, bro. I'm not trying to have an ego battle
Okay,
who
the
got the most
viewers, this
light.
is what you said. The viewers, they don't have their blindfolds on.
100%. We not about to
Okay,
do
so then
this.
let's hierophant. Let's reveal. Go to Luke chapter 12, verse 2. There
All
comes a
right. So
time where every word that was whispered in the ears, in the secret rooms or in the closets, will have to be yelled from the rooftop. So all I'm asking you to do, again, I'm just asking a few more, is to pay attention to the difference. Because I am a traveler. You can go and look this. I've been traveling since 16 years old.
100%. That's cool.
Okay?
I respect your journey.
Still, I don't conceal. However, there's a choice that people have. They can conceal or they don't conceal. So watch what I do. I reveal. I put the information out. I let people know when I went through and I got divested and I had to take my shoe off and pull my pant leg up and they pulled my shirt over and I had to get the shock of entrance and all of that. I walked around in circumambulation and I was in an
Tell
ante-room
it.
for three,
Tell
four
it.
hours, all of that.
Yeah, tell it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
tell it.
tell people all that.
Yes.
I put it in the books. If you're
100%.
telling me that your thing is you joined Freemasonry, you became a brother. I know you can recognize me without the hat. You should
A
be able to
hundred
recognize a
thousand, a
brother
hundred thousand
in the
percent.
darkness as well as in the
A
light, right?
100,000%. Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a simple question then.
Yeah.
Why were we given the nickname Caution?
Switch subject.
That's my
Switch
point.
subject. I know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Switch subject. But nah. So you did say something on Unc 607 the other day, right? You said, bro, y'all talked about the same shit. He said, I get it from spirit. The kingdom of heaven is within, right?
He
Spirit
didn't
and
say that.
kingdom.
He said
Spirit. I know. Look, look,
he didn't say that.
look. Let me speak.
Go ahead.
He got his words mixed up, right? I was on the live. He got his words mixed up. When you go inside yourself, the reason I looked at these books is to say, I know I'm not the only black person thinking about this shit. Somebody else had to think about this shit. That's how you go down a rabbit hole. Then you say, I'm not black. How Malachi Z. York and these spiritual teachers, we was all thinking about this shit, right? So you go in the book to correct yourself. The book don't got the answers. You have the answers. The book is just showing you, yo, we all correct. The black brothers, the black sisters, all the goddesses and gods on here is correct. Nobody in the hood talk about this type of shit though. So we looking at ourselves like, is we crazy? So we got to go looking for correction in other places, gangs and all this other shit. And some of us mislead us. And some of us show us the way like you. This is why I'm saying you have the power to lead niggas in a certain direction. You doing this shit well. They coming to you. These viewers, these people that's 15, 16, 17, 18, they looking up to you. I'm
All right,
telling you,
hold
the
on. All right,
universe gave it to
I'm
you.
about to pull my brother up. I want to show you something because what you don't understand
100%.
is, and as a Mason, I'm appalled
Mm-hmm.
that you don't understand this. It's not always what it seems. It actually is never what it seems. It's always what it is. So you're either
100%.
in the speculative, you know this. You're either in the
100%. Yeah.
speculative seat or what? The operative seat. And you know that. You have to step into the operative seat. I just had some people come through June 20th.
Yeah.
You've talked about Anunnaki, haven't you?
100%. 100%. Yeah,
When
100%.
was the last time you've been face to face with them?
I don't know. I'm in the military. I wink at these reptilian niggas every day. I swear to God on my mother, nigga. Like Unc said, nigga. Ask
No,
these niggas
I'm
about me
saying,
in
okay, I
here.
should ask it
I
a different
really
way
do
then.
this, bro. I
I should
really do
ask it a
this.
different way.
And it's in my rec. I really do this,
What do you
bro.
mean by reptilian? Okay, then we'll do
What
it.
you mean?
Let's see if you can. What do
Nigga,
you mean by reptilian?
you know I'm in the field with them niggas at the top.
What does reptilian mean?
I'm in both, nigga.
What does reptilian mean?
As far as what? We
The
got some
word.
reptilian in us.
What does reptilian mean? The word.
Reptilian, nigga. I don't. You do the dictionary shit. What do it mean? Teach me.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Do you think it's
I
fair?
know it's a blood. I know it's a bloodline.
What does the word you're using mean?
I don't read the fucking dictionary. I'm straight from the hood, nigga. I don't read the dictionary all day. You
I'm
do that
from the
shit.
hood. I sat down and read the dictionary.
That's what, nigga. Congrats, motherfucker. I don't do that
So the
shit.
hood don't stop you from being
I
able to
like
read.
bad bitches and drinking alcohol too, bro. I ain't got time to be reading the
That
dictionary all
don't
day.
have
Go
nothing
ahead
to
though,
do with
teach me,
listen, the hood don't stop you from reading. That was a disrespectful thing to say, by the way.
nigga. I got my education and I went to school, nigga. I went to 3 different schools. I got my LLC and I'm in the military. I got my, you feel me, matrix education
So then
and
why
I
would
got
you
my
use the
hood
hood
education
as a reason
with
for you
all the
not
work
knowing
and
the,
shit. Yeah, go ahead
why
though.
would you use the hood as a reason for not knowing the words you saying?
I'm not user. They like they said the other day, use a book, nigga, bro. I'm not reading an encyclopedia, bro. Who got time for that? I'm
Listen,
trying to
then
read
don't use
esoteric
words
books.
that you don't know the meaning of. That's dumb.
So how would a meaning help me out by seeing
Oh
one of these
shit.
niggas or feeling
Okay.
their energy?
Okay. Huh?
How, right? So
What
if
was the
I
last
see
part
one
you
of
said?
these niggas, if I see one of these niggas, right? How would the English language help me out when I'm encountering these niggas? Wouldn't I be
What
reading
niggas?
energy books and extraterrestrial books about them? Why am I gonna be like, yo, a reptilian is this by the fucking the language? I want to know who they is, their characteristics and shit like that. How they move, how they shapeshift. I want to learn who they is, not a fucking language, not a word, bro. I don't give
It
a
will
fuck
help
about the
you when
word.
it
I
comes
want
to
to.
talking. Listen, it will help you when it comes to speaking because you will have a better understanding and comprehension of the message you're attempting to relay when you speak of it so that there's no confusion. If you have an experience, that's one thing. If you don't understand how to make sure that that experience is relayed to people in a way that makes sense to them without them being up under some type of psychosis that the word brings, then you'll run into an issue. When I ask, what does the word mean? It has a meaning. There's an actual meaning to the
I know.
words y'all use.
All right, so
However,
pause real quick. Pause real quick. When they ask me what's the word, I'm gonna say, nigga, I don't know that shit. Go talk to Phase One. That's what I mean by you a spiritual teacher and a leader. I'm
so then
not
you're
reading a
okay with
fucking
saying words you
encyclopedia.
don't, then that means you're okay with saying words you don't know the meaning of.
And I'm gonna send them niggas straight to you because you be in a dictionary. I'm not reading no dictionary, bro. I don't care how spiritual I am. I'm not sitting all day reading no dictionary, bro. I'm not doing that. You know the motherfuckers in the comments are not doing that, bro. You the only nigga doing that.
This remind me of like elementary and middle school when niggas say, you the only nigga that's making sense. You the only nigga that's passing class. You stupid. You're using words. You don't know. You sound like 607. Y'all don't know the
I'm
meaning to the
trying to
words.
tell you
And
what
then you're
he's
trying to
telling you.
convince these people to
You
not
using a
know the
all
meanings
right.
or the definitions of the words.
You
Then
know the
y'all
language
deserve
not.
one another. The
You
people
know
who
the
follow
language.
you, y'all deserve each other.
All right, so let me ask you something, right? Yeah, me and him gonna get married, shit like that. Other than that, watch this, right? You use this dead language. They've been switching the language from Hebrew, from Aramaic, from Akkadian, from Sumerian, from all of this shit, from light language, from all of this shit. We gotta use their black magic spell, right? Joey Badass said, music was a form of a lesson. Now I use it to form my expression, right? He's telling you, let's use the shit that they gave us, which Oak was telling you, to use it for positive. They gave us this dead language. It don't even roll off the tongue. It
Okay,
don't.
so
You
then,
can't feel it when we
how we
speaking.
gonna use this for positive and we still speaking the dead language? We're
That's the
speaking another
shit that I'm
language.
asking you. How
Let's
we
speak
gonna get
another
on live?
language.
And we could have been spending 30 minutes talking about that, but you sitting here trying to see who fucking got the most light, like Lucifer. That's what I'm telling
How
you.
about
We
this?
wasting our games,
Listen,
nigga.
bro. Listen, you not being a stupid me. If we're not going to use their deceptive language, let's
You not
stop speaking
stupid,
English.
bro.
Let's
You're my
stop speaking
brother.
English.
You're not
Listen,
stupid.
if
You
their
intelligent as
language,
shit.
excuse me, if their language is degenerate or is a deception, let's stop using it right now.
Okay, so you said let's stop
You
using it.
went
What
right
we
back to using it.
all right, let me damn, nigga, damn. So if we stop using this, what language you gonna speak? You
You
the
should
leader,
have that
right?
answer. You should have that answer.
I'm not God, nigga. You not either. We don't got all the answers. That's why I'm talking to my brother so we
You
could
know
get
what?
some answers.
Are you talking about the God of the Bible?
This nigga trying to debate all day,
I'm not
bro.
trying to debate. Hey, bro, I'm
No,
tired
I'm
of
not
talking to
talking
people
about.
like this, bro.
I'm not talking about the God of the Bible. I'm talking about how me and my brother gonna help our people. That's
You
how I got
said
on the
we had
live.
God. Okay, are you upset with me that I want to understand what the fuck you're saying to me?
If we vessels for the Most High, right?
What most high?
If we vessels for Source to use, right?
Okay, hold on.
The
What
fasting
source?
we do, we not getting into all of that. The fasting, I ain't trying to break it down. I'm asking you, if we both
Pay
got
attention,
motion,
y'all.
if we both got motion, we both got platforms. We could use our minds to influence our people.
To do what?
You listen what I'm saying. You me, B-Dale, even not me, because I don't give a fuck about me, but these people that's in the comments. How we gonna push our communities to do better? I want to talk about that shit. Not who got the
That's what
most
I'm
light and
doing.
who got the
That's what
most
I'm doing.
knowledge.
That's what I'm
That's
doing.
what
That's
I'm
what I'm doing.
saying. So on the
I'm.
live,
Mhm.
people wanted to see that. They don't you feel me?
They
Niggas want to
couldn't
see
see
us.
that because 607 wouldn't allow for it.
Y'all both debated. Y'all spent 2 hours both debating when we could
The,
have got to fucking what we gonna do for our people.
okay, what was
We
my point?
Your point was going back to the fucking English language, bro. He's not trying to hear that. We want solutions. That's what I'm saying. We
I'm so
you
grateful. I'm
have
so hold on, hold on. I gotta take a second.
you have three
I gotta
like-minded
take a second. I
people.
gotta take a second. I can't, yo. We'll get back to talking. I have to take a
You
second
have
to just give. I have to give gratitude. I
you
just gotta
have
give
three
gratitude.
like-minded people. You got
I gotta give
B-Dale,
gratitude.
y'all have
This
platforms.
is listen. I have to give gratitude because you're speaking the English language and
100%.
you're disqualifying knowing what you're saying. And 607 just recently did the same thing. Smoke the Creator recently did the same thing. This is what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful
100%.
to know that it ain't just one person doing it. It's a lot
100%.
of
I'm
y'all
not
doing it.
perfect. Go ahead. Expose me. Go ahead. Expose my flaws. Like Unc said, expose my flaws. I'll tell them all to the live. Go ahead.
Why do I got to do that? You sitting here talking.
Because you're doing the same shit you did yesterday. Expose my wrongs for trying to be right with my brother. Go ahead.
Me being your brother doesn't make what you're saying right.
100%. So I will come to you for correction. I will trust you for my correction. Just like these
Okay,
people in the
so then, all
comments,
right,
they trust you for
check this
correction.
out. How did you learn English?
Probably from school, the same way you learn English. I don't know, nigga. I don't
From
even
your
know what the fuck happened
parents,
2 weeks
from the
ago.
people
Go
that,
ahead.
from your parents or your community. That's where you get that's where you got your fundamentals of the English language. When you first started figuring out how to form phonemes and morphemes.
100%.
Okay,
Kinetics and phonetics and all. Go ahead. I know that. Go ahead. They gave it to us, though. I didn't choose to speak. You and me didn't choose to speak English, bro. They gave it to us.
so we're speaking it.
That's what I'm saying. So we
And
speaking
okay,
it
so
to free
let's deal with it.
ourselves.
Hey, cut out it. We gotta be sharp. Come on, I need soldier right now. I don't need emotion. I need soldier.
100%. Bro, I've been
Soldier
laughing
right
and
now
smiling the whole
says,
time.
okay, I'm
Go ahead,
asking you a
bro.
question. Don't the words have meanings?
They do.
Is it important to know what the fuck we're talking about?
100%.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
You was right. That's what you want to hear. You was right. You was right.
I didn't want to hear I'm right. I wanted to make sure you understood what I was saying. Not that it's right or wrong. I
Ah,
want to
bro,
make
the
sure that
whole
it's
time
clear.
I'm telling you, I understand you, bro. You
You
correct. You a
say I was
genius. I
trying to
told you
deal with
you're a genius.
English. It doesn't matter if we're speaking Spanish or Hebrew.
Uh-huh.
If somebody Smoke the Creator literally said we could just make facial expressions, that's called body what?
That's called kinetics.
It's called body what?
Kinetics, motherfucker.
Do they call it body language? Yes or no?
Yes, they call it
Is it
body language,
called
but
yes or no? Is it yes or
the
no?
science. Listen, you asked me about English, right? The science that you talk about is called kinetics. Y'all could go
Okay.
look
Is
it
it
up. I
also
could
called
type.
body language?
Yes, but it's the science of the body language. It's called kinetics.
Okay, so then body language is kinetics,
Yes,
meaning you still have to find a way to communicate.
100%.
That's the point. So if I communicate right now to you and say, Rahubad, Hau, Ake Atantu, what would you say I said?
I don't know. I don't study that shit. I'm
Okay,
not talking
watch
about
this.
language.
Watch this.
Go
Watch
ahead.
this. It's
Mm-hmm.
still a meaning. I just said
100.
greetings, fam. Excuse me. I just said greetings, family. How are you? Now,
Yeah.
if you don't know that, and I'm just saying that, there could be confusion. The God that you said, nigga, I ain't God. The reason why I asked you if you were talking about the God of the Bible, where a lot of people get this word from, or the Most High, whoever you want to call it, is because that same person or being in
Mm-hmm.
the book of Genesis, chapter 11, where I got
Mm-hmm.
the book right here, went
Yeah.
and caused confusion and split up people and separated them from language so they couldn't understand each other. So all they would do was babble
I know.
or
That's the
babble
Tower of
on.
Babel. I know that
So,
story. Yes.
okay. So here's what I can offer, especially when you're talking to me.
100%.
If I say something
Yeah.
and you don't understand what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
ask me. And if you
100%.
say something and
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying, I'm going to ask you. And then be able to explain it. Don't deflect. And all right, you got it. Go ahead. That's the new curve. Let's go.
100%. Nah, but what I'm saying is, I ain't trying to be debating all day. I got energy to use. You feel me? I fix the planes and shit for the niggas that want to come bomb and kill motherfuckers. I really do real shit. So I work from like 2:30. What I'm saying is, you, Unc, and B-Dale got useful knowledge. Instead of arguing, y'all could have just talked amongst each other, right? And exchanged knowledge, because we all don't know everything. You feel me? I'm still learning. We all learning as each day we learning something. On this podcast, not podcast, on this live, I'm learning something from you right now. Niggas in the comments could be like, he's stupid. I just learned a lot from you. And I'm about to go do my homework. I'm not going to be like on this live, I was right and bro was wrong. And I ain't trying to do that. I want knowledge. I want to talk
So you
amongst my
then
brothers.
it
And
would
let's
have
get
been
to,
it would have been wise for you to communicate with me then. That's not what you did. That's why I didn't let you come on here and play. What you did was you made a video verse me. What you did was you made a video saying that you got people like Faise One and 607 who supposed to be these spiritual teachers, but they will
100%.
call themselves, but they're not spiritual leaders. Their
Yeah.
ego took over. They're not teaching the youth. You
Yeah.
lied.
This how
I
they look
teach the
at you.
youth.
This,
Excuse me.
I'm telling you, like, look, let me talk. My bros from Chicago, they call me, like you said, behind closed doors. Yo, Faze, then he pick up my shit. He acting Hollywood. He act this, you know how they be like, yo, the hood speaking. They really talking. We have conversations with. I do shit behind closed doors. I ain't gonna talk about it, but we had conversations. He got Hollywood. He doing this, and I'm coming to. I'm telling you how the youth look at you.
Nigga, you telling me
14,
how a nigga
15.
that called your phone look at me. The
It's
youth.
not just one. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm giving you your light. I'm giving you your just dudes. It's not just one person, bro.
All right,
It's a
so then
lot of
okay,
motherfuckers.
what's the person's Instagram?
I could send it to you in the DMs.
All right, so watch this. You send
Yeah,
the person's Instagram,
100%.
and I'm able to show I never even got their message. Would you
Yeah,
retract that statement?
100%.
Okay,
I
cool.
was wrong. Yeah,
The
go ahead.
people who
Yeah.
know me,
Mhm.
they know I respond to everybody I can, whether it's in the comments, whether it's in my DMs.
Yeah.
If I misstepped on something, I just literally was done that today, going around making sure I was rounding up certain things. Yo, I'll go to people and say, yo, I just watched this old live and I saw that you wasn't really coming at me and da da da. Let me make sure I get that clear with you. I thought you said this. I got that clear. Ooh, da, 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 ooh, da, ooh.
Oh no,
Yo,
we
what's
got
going
it
on?
clear. If I
Yo,
was coming
Faze,
at you, it would
yo,
have been straight
excuse
in
me.
DMs and
My
all that.
DM is full of people saying I didn't even know you were gonna
100%.
respond.
100%. Nigga, I ain't called. You came to me. I said
What?
your name. You came to me. You said let's go live. You did all that. I ain't coming to you. If I'm coming
Excuse
to
me.
because I'm really coming for real.
You said my what?
Since you who?
You said my what?
You said I said your name in the
You
video.
did. You did.
Yeah, yeah. I said your name. I ain't
And then
put you in the
okay,
video. I ain't put you in nothing. You
all
had
right,
to
right
listen to the
now.
video
And
to
when you
hear it.
said my
So
name, what
you
did you
was
say?
tapped into me already.
And when you said my name, what did you say?
Yeah. I said Phase One and Unc. Y'all in these positions. Like when you asked them, you said why you on Adam. You know that's a CIA network. You checking your brother.
I didn't say that.
B Dell said it. You
That's not
checking your
me.
brother.
So you just lied
B.
again.
I just said B Dell said it. Nigga, we make
Now, if
mistakes
I
when we
would, if
talking, nigga. You
you
ain't
just
perfect
said
neither.
you said I said it and check my brother, you lied.
B Dell said it. Let me
That's
retract
not
my
B Dale. Why
statement.
you brought B Dale into talking about me? You just
Cause
lied.
y'all
And
was on a pod.
if I wouldn't
Y'all
have
was on
said
a
anything,
podcast last night,
if
bro.
I wouldn't have said anything, people listening to be like, damn, you did say that? No, the fuck I did. I'm gonna check every lie. That's me.
This nigga, your ego
And
gotta
if
be
you lie
checked,
every
nigga.
3 seconds, that ain't my
Shit
problem.
fire though. No cap, shit fire.
It's lightning.
I know, nigga. That shit in me too, nigga. Shit in all of us, nigga. You know the hood on go.
I ain't
We
bring
just
up
don't
the
know how to that
ancestors
light
yet.
side. Huh?
I ain't bring up the ancestors.
I know, nigga. I bring up whoever the fuck I want. I'm neutral. I'm light and dark. I be bringing up whoever the fuck I want out this bitch.
Name the
That's my
ancestors.
ego
Name
talking
the
though. That's
ancestors you
different.
mad. What's their names?
Trying to talk some bullshit. We got different
No, I'm
ancestors,
not.
nigga.
No, I'm not. The ancestors who upset. Can you give me a few of their names?
The ones I feel, motherfucker, them niggas that's feel upset, that's telling me, yo, get up and go do this and speak to your
They don't
people, the
tell. They don't
same ones
introduce
that's you.
themselves. You ain't speaking familiar language to me. Then they don't introduce themselves to you. You're not. You're not notable to them.
It depends. I ain't had time to meditate. I ain't do the altars. If I wanted to,
Everybody.
I could, but I
Nobody
ain't trying
ever
to do that.
has time except I'm always in meditation. Maybe you
Of
should try
course,
that
nigga, you
so you don't
don't
got to
do
go
shit.
through it.
I'm about to go to work, nigga, and do shit for the world. The
Name the
fuck?
ancestors that you said was upset with me.
Nigga, you stay in the crib all day. What you mean? Of
Name
course
the
you got time to be
ancestors
doing
that
all
you
that shit,
said
nigga.
was upset. I also don't
The
work
fuck?
for Uncle Sam, but who's keeping track?
Nigga, I got my LLC. I work for myself. I do all of that shit. Nigga, I do Uber. I do all. I'm really on, nigga.
You able to name
I
all this
really do
stuff?
my
You able to
shit,
name
bro.
Uber? You able to
Still
name
fast.
LLC? You ain't able
Still
to
do
name
my
the
juice. I
ancestors
didn't
who's
come on here
upset?
to have an ego battle. Still box.
It ain't that
Still
don't have
live.
nothing to do
Still
with
shoot.
ego.
I
What
do
are the
all of that.
ancestors? Excuse me. Who are
Go
the
ahead.
ancestors that you? I told you you're gonna get tried.
100%. You stay in the
Name the
crib all day. You
ancestors
got
that you
time to
came
go
on
within
here
and
and
talk
you
to
had
them.
to name the ancestors that you came on here and you had to hold your tongue for. Name them.
The ones that I feel is a channeling. When I use my throat chakra and they say
You
speak, I
don't
don't
know what
ask
the
who telling
word
me to speak.
ancestor means.
What do you mean? Go ahead. Tell me. Cause
Ancestor,
I got work at
the
2:30. Go ahead.
people who were here before you,
Yeah.
specifically in your lineage.
100%. How the we
Okay,
ain't even the
don't your
same
mama got a
bloods? How you
name?
gonna know them? Go
Excuse me,
ahead.
don't your mama got a name?
Yes, nigga, you don't know my mother. Go ahead though.
Your grandmama, your great
Yeah.
grandmama, your great grandfather, these people have names. So which ancestors in your particular bloodline or any bloodline, what's their names, got upset with me and said, yo, check that nigga.
Nigga, they ain't telling me this. Nigga, the fuck? I see what
What's their
y'all doing. I'm
names?
gonna check y'all niggas. Your brother gonna check you. Me,
Yes. Okay, let's try it this way. Yes or no, do you know their names? This is how you do it. That's why they mad at me. Don't answer him. Sound like you trying to help him. Miss, I love you and I was wrong about you and now you conflicted again. Hey,
Who
yo,
you talking to? Who you
somebody in the
talking to?
comments. I was talking to somebody in the comments. Again,
Oh yeah. I
yes
don't.
or no?
You my brother, bro. So
Yes
my
or no?
ego
Yes.
aside,
Yo,
my
check
ego.
this. This has nothing to do with ego. I would like to get
Of
this
course,
clear.
let me tell you something though, because I'm about to go to work. You my brother, my ego aside for you. I don't want to harm you, like Unc said. If I do something to you, you my reflection. I'm trying to stop the cycle.
That's fine.
I
So
try to
then
have a common. You
next,
feel me?
okay,
Listen.
the next time, all
Yeah.
I'm asking y'all to do, if y'all gonna, everybody want to end with that. Come to me that way, and you won't be met with the same resistance. Come to me with love. Yo, Faise, what's going on, man? I want to talk to you. Not make no video about me and expect me to tuck my tail like I'm not one of them
Uh,
real ones. Don't bring up the
I,
ancestors like I'm not gonna
yeah.
put you on that. Boy, what? Don't
I
bring
know
them
you.
up.
I know you one of the ones. I
Because
know. I
if you
said that
bring
the
them up, I'm
whole.
gonna ask you
I said
who.
it the whole shit. You responded from unhealedness, bro. You that nigga. If you want to hear that, I
I'm
apologize. You
responding
that
from
nigga.
unhealedness
Yeah,
by
you that
asking
nigga.
you to
You that
state
nigga,
more
bro.
of what you're
Calm down.
expressing.
Calm
You
down,
came
nigga.
on
You that.
here and said
You
that
knowledgeable. I'm
you
giving you your
came on here and
flowers.
said the ancestors. Excuse me. I did the same exact thing when one of
I'm
these
get
Christian or
phased. I'm about to go to work, Brody. I'm giving
do
you
your
your
thing.
flowers.
Then do
I'm
your
trying to
thing.
end
Do
this.
your
I'm
thing.
trying to end this on some positive. We can end it on a prayer. You know how we end
Listen, this
shit.
how y'all do it. Started with me positive. Bye.
All right.
Started with me positive. I notice everybody wanna. Oh, I love you. You're my brother. Then why the fuck you do your brother like that? You made a video dissing me. I just want to. I love you, man. I want to work with you on the TV show. I'm gonna pay you. You in my DM saying you're gonna kill me. I was wrong about you. I should never said your soul was a fraud. Here's my dog and my mom. For whatever the fuck reason, you came on my live saying I was a fraud. Everybody want to cop please, and then y'all idiots be like, "Why you being so mean?" They shot in my house. I murdered them. I got babies in the crib, but that was mean. Why you being so mean? They pushed me down. I kipped up and broke their shin. But you didn't have to break their shin. They pulled a gun on me. I reverse volleyed it. Pulled it on them. I got the gun. Faise, put the gun down. But love and light, you're my brother. No, I'm not your brother. No, I showed you I wasn't your brother because you don't reveal. You conceal. We're not the same. You came into masonry and said, I learned something that I'm going to keep away from the people. I just showed y'all he contradicted himself. You here to uplift people and bring them to the light. They're going to get that light from you. Da, da, da. All right, so let's give us some light right now. Let me ask you a question that only the brothers would know, but let the people see. Bring the outside world into the inner circle so they can truly see. Understand the esoteric that you're talking about. Let's switch the subject. You are a deceiver. You are of the concealers. Kappa room, kappa, cover. You cover up. You're not one of mine. Next, who the fuck they think they talking to? Man, I want to go in on you. The ancestors got a lot to say. Did y'all see me say, no, man, we don't got to get into all that, man. Listen, I'm not trying. No, I said what they got to say. I ain't going to tell you. Nigga, don't block what the ancestors got to say. Don't stand in the way of that. They mad. Good. Let me hear that. But I don't want to do it that way. Then why you mention it? Because you thought I was one of them little ones. You mean to tell me the ancestors got a message for me? And your silly bicky ass gonna sit here and conceal the message? They're like saying, hey, yo, your mom on the phone. And I come outside and say, okay, hand me the phone. And you throw it across the fucking street. Nigga, you just broke the phone. What the fuck did you do that for? Because I love you and my brother. No, you're a fucking liar. You're doing the same shit. You did the same shit to 607 because he threw the phone too. I'm supposed to be happy that y'all threw the fucking phone? We just told me my mama on the line? Well, one of them Hebrew Israelite women got on here and said, see, because she lost. It wasn't my intention to win. But she did lose. Or at least she felt she did. Y'all remember what she said? She said, God already, nigga, you supposed to be at work. Bye, Marty. The fuck? She said, God already told me about you. I said, hold on. Everything shifted. Who remember? I said, whoa. Wait, what God? Yeah, the Most High already told me about you. He showed me. Oh, I want to hear this. Well, there's no well. I mean, unless you want to just play church real quick. Well. Now tell me what the fuck he said. Y'all remember how she ended it? Well, this is just my personal opinion. I said, this conversation is over. You got the last word. After she got her last word, I said, all right, peace and love. Juke, get the fuck up out of here. You just bore false witness. And I'm supposed to sit here and listen to you? That nigga sat on here for 30 minutes and bore false witness, and I'm supposed to be dumb with you? That's why I said, you supposed to stupid me? Nigga, you read the dictionary. That's a bad thing now? Nigga, you know what words mean. That's a bad thing now? Nigga, you ask questions. That's a bad thing now? That's bad. I came on here with love. You made a video with hate. Check yourself. You got jealousy for the nigga that you claiming is your brother because he's reaching people. You talked about the Anunnaki. I asked you when you seen the Anunnaki face to face, you brought up reptilians. So I said, okay, let's see if you know what you're talking about because you're using that word. What does the fuck the word mean? Nigga, I see them. What does the word mean? Nigga, I don't got to be smart. What does the word you're using mean? Nigga, you want to know what the meanings is of shit. Nigga, we supposed to be feeling. No, the fuck we not. Not and be supreme beings. The average motherfuckers who don't surpass shit, they can feel all day. But when you talking about surpassing, it goes beyond your feeling. Everybody talking about, we don't need to, hey, Dex, you're gone. You already had your opportunity. You literally came on here, showed me your dog, let me meet your mother, whatever the fuck you did that. You apologized, said you were wrong about me. Now all of a sudden you right again? Illusion. You don't exist no more. Bye. Bye. The fuck do y'all do? What? Amnesia is real. Amnesia is an actual thing. When people be talking about that, that shit really, truthfully exists. This nigga came and said, my guy. I said, stop it right now. Stop it now. Get some help. He thought he was going to come on here and bullshit. Then he got mad. You didn't come on here mad. After I said, yo, man, what's up with that video you made, da-da-da. Yeah, nigga, the ancestors are angry. The ancestors didn't even come on here angry. They look like we are. We just loved this nigga 2 seconds ago before you called us out. Ancestor told her, don't put us in that. When I asked them names, them niggas started backing up. Shit. Nigga, that's all you. Don't put us in that. No. That's him alone. Hey, man, they better stop fucking playing. Why everybody want to play these games and don't want to play these games? Nigga, you ain't gonna convince me that knowing what the fuck words mean is a deficiency. And we're using words. Nigga, how you learn the English language? Well, I think from school. You learned from the people that were around you when you were a child, your parents and them. This is how you figured out phonemes and more things. I know about all of that. Okay, do words have meaning? Yes. Do you think it's important to know the meaning of the words? Yes. That's all I'm saying. What, you want me to tell you that you're right? No, I don't. I didn't ask none of that. If we're being intellectually honest, once you understood what I was saying and you comprehended that that's all I was saying, we move forward. Why you go back to extra shit? Then you gotta retract your statement that I was trying to debate 607 or argue. No, I'm making sure the people that are watching understand that it's important to know what these words mean before you just come out here and say them. Then the nigga said, we got reptilian traits. Oh, so then we're reptilians? Are we reptilians? Yes or no? In order to answer whether or not we're reptilians, you still have to know what the fuck a reptilian is. Should I have gone amphibian? Should I say amphibian? Should I have started small? Listen, if I would have asked nigga, what's a tetrapod? They're like, nigga, I don't do videography. You answered the wrong question. Oh, Jesus. Only time niggas know what language is when you say the word Jesus. Oh, Jesus. There were no J's back then. I know this one. You don't know that one. You're repeating that one because you don't know what the letters, the fuck word that made the sound. Yeah. Yeshua. Yeah. Like, man, this shit's so damn simple. So are we reptilians? Yes or no? We have reptilian characteristics. Is that what you trying to think? Nigga, that's what the fuck reptilian mean, ignoramus. Reptilian means you're related to reptiles. Reptilis, to be exact. You know what reptilis means? It means creeping or crawling. I pull out this Bible, it's over with. I pull out these books and niggas be trying to, they use the stories from the books. I said, okay, let's go to it. I don't want to go to it because I don't know it. And y'all letting them make that excuse. Instead of hitting them with the, maybe you shouldn't use it then, if you don't know what it is. So human beings are reptilians. So you didn't answer the Anunnaki question. Anunnaki is an actual word that has an actual meaning. Anunnaki. 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 So An. He said, nigga, you can't do all that. Stop. Be there. Stop him. You're making a fool of yourself. Only to idiots. So if I'm making a fool of myself to idiots, let me. Don't stop me. An means the sky. Anu, a ruler of the sky. Extraterrestrial ruler. Sumerian. It's not that hard. An, Sanskrit, Anu. You'll find it. Go look it up. They're using the word. It means something. Anuna, children of An or Anu. So if you're children of Anu, you're children of the ruler of the sky. If you're children of An, then you're children of the sky. What does the key mean? The key means the planet Earth. Okay? So that means you came from the sky to the planet Earth. That nigga told me I work with reptilians. I didn't ask about reptilians. I said Anunnaki. When have you been in the presence of Anunnaki? Because Anunnaki would not be a race. Anunnaki would be an occurrence saying these people came to Earth. Unless you're saying everybody the fuck is a reptilian, then what's the point of calling them reptilians? They shapeshift. So do human beings. Are you the same shape you were When here you go with all that semantics. He's stupid. Ah, I don't have any words. I'm a feeler for life. Yo, can we mute him? So how about this? You get a minute, I get a minute. You said reptilians shapeshift. So do humans. So did Jesus. Jesus in this very book, the Bible, that they getting shit from. Guess what Jesus did? He shapeshifted multiple times. And if you're going to call people incarnates, they have to get into another shape or take on another form. Then the incarnates are shapeshifters. Every living being is a shapeshifter. They will have a shape and it will shift. They transform. Next. Human beings are reptilians. Human beings have organs. Reptilians have organs. Human beings have vertebrae. Human beings share DNA, genetic processes that yield the same forms and characteristics that reptilians do. Share DNA. Human beings have an active nervous system. Even down to the embryonic features. How you form in the beginning. You, human beings, are what are referred to as tetrapods. And you have tetrapod ancestry. What is tetra? 4. What is a pod? An arm or a limb. Or say foot. They'll say foot in different translations. You have 4 limbs. So do your reptilian ancestors and your amphibian ancestors. And guess what? Niggas say, we all came from water. You believe in evolution. So if you believe in evolution, you're just going to discredit the things that don't support your belief system. You're going to just disqualify that. But everything that supports your belief system, like YouTube, that's the only thing. Or TikTok, that's the only thing. Then you'll run with that. If you believe in evolution, then guess what you also believe in? Human beings came from amphibians. So then you have reptilians, then you go amphibians, you go to the aquatic beings, and I get further and further away from the phone to tell you that there's a step and process that allows you to be the mammal plus reptile plus amphibian beings that you are. Because you have mammalia or mammal characteristics, you have reptilian characteristics, you have amphibian characteristics, you have hair. Reptiles don't have hair, mammals do. So you have that in relationship to mammals. Okay, so either your serpentine, reptilian, whatever you want to call it, there are different things that you have in comparison to or related to the ones you call reptiles. Even down to your webbed fingers. However, if I say human beings have webbed fingers like reptiles, a lot of people are going to say, not understanding that what you're actually trying to say is amphibians had the webbed fingers. The aquatic beings needed the webbed fingers. Why? Because they had to swim. So they helped them swim. Same reason we looked at the scuba diver. Man, I could do this and they get mad at me. This feels like school. Remember in school, the smart people got shunned and the idiots got the love? This ain't nothing but high school, y'all. I call it low school. This ain't nothing but low school out here. Everybody that skipped class, they love them. Everybody that ain't do shit but throw paper and shoot spitballs, they love them. Best dressed, they love them. However you dress it up, they love them. Right? Then they get extra mad when we get some popularity. I was in high school, by the way. And I got a lot of popularity. So they got extra mad because how this nigga gain popularity? That's what's happening. I'm not supposed to be popular. That's their whole standpoint is I'm not supposed to be popular because the ones who know what they're talking about are supposed to fade away. We're not even supposed to make it to the mainstream. The people don't know what we're talking about, so we're not supposed to be able to explain it. However, a lot of y'all come from the streets. A lot of y'all come from Christianity. A lot of y'all coming from Islam. A lot of y'all coming from Hebrew Israelite. A lot of y'all coming from spirituality. A lot of y'all coming from Buddhism. A lot of y'all coming from Hinduism. A lot of y'all coming from agnostic theism. A lot of y'all coming from every walk of life, and y'all are in here, and it's able to make sense. And somehow these people are trying to convince you that what I'm saying ain't making sense. Be careful. Be careful. They're trying to undo reason, logos, logic. They're trying to undo it. They're trying to undo spiritus. The same thing they're trying to say. They're trying to undo it. Spiritus, logos, same family. In the beginning was the word, Logos, spiritus, same family. Who, utterance, same family. The brothers that are in the Supreme Being group, y'all know this. I've been talking to y'all, and y'all getting a few more degrees. Don't worry, y'all. I won't hold it. It's for the brothers right now so they can go ahead and be supreme and get their stuff together. And then eventually, it'll be available to y'all. You understand that? There are keys that cannot be overlooked. And people are trying to overlook them. You're doing this for views. You're doing this for like. No, let me tell you what you're doing. You're projecting. You're doing it for views. You're doing it for likes. You're trying to appear that you're in touch. You want to know what's so interesting? Dr. Malachi York said people are going to make like they were in touch with the Anunnaki. They were going to call each other these names. He said all this won't happen in 2004. And it's happening right now. I asked him about the Anunnaki. No matter what you think, he did not answer that question. He went to reptilian. He could not answer what a reptilian is. He could not answer what does the word mean. Now, anybody familiar with the word or the suffix IAN? If I put IAN, what does it mean? Anybody? It means like or related to. So then every human being does have reptilian characteristics, just like he said. So how do you say that one being is a reptilian? Let me tell you how. You're just repeating words without understanding that those words are old, outdated, and more information has come, more progress has come, and Nuwapu is alive. It does not stay dead in an olden state, not being able to function and move. You get me? So don't think I'm coming at people to come at people. I don't give a damn. I'm coming at people to call them forth so that you can observe what happens when I do. You take that formula and use it. Don't let anybody just say anything to you. And everybody want to play. My guy. I'm not your guy. You disrespected me. That's why I told you to come on here so we could deal with that disrespect. Why did you do that? What was the point? Yeah, I followed you because it seemed that you had a direction. I had followed to show support. You was already tapped into me. I went tapped into you. I show support to people. So why did you attack me? Let me tell you why they attack. They get triggered. Something that I say triggers them. That's the only reason. Smoke the Creator. She said it. My ego was bruised. Yeah. I felt hit. Yeah. Not verbatim, but that was around the ballpark of what she was saying. That she didn't like when I came out and said, stop smoking weed. She said, he told her the truth. I've been following Faise One for years. What happened? I came for your God, the drug, the vice that you worship. I didn't even come for you. I never said anything negative against Smoke the Creator. All I did was say, stop smoking weed, and she got mad at me. Their demons showing up. Then you get on here and bear false witness. First of all, the ancestors is a red flag. That don't mean you have to disqualify people who say it. It just means you should check it out. If some shit going through a metal detector and that shit go ring, 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 and you just shrug, you'll be responsible for what happens to hundreds of people. If something happens to those hundreds of people, so you take responsibility. You're able to respond to that situation and you investigate. Put on your best, you get in your garb and you walk gate to go and see what the fuck was that just went off. It was a red flag. So when you say the ancestors, you got my attention. Prove it. Give me a name. And if you're in communication with the ancestors, I don't want the ancestors to just tell you things that support your belief system. I'm going to ask you things to ask the ancestors for me. How about you give me the opportunity to see whether or not you are in touch with them? That way, not only can I see it, other people can see it. So if we need to go and get a message from quote unquote the ancestors, guess who we need to go to? You. But the nigga said they upset, but I'm not going to say what they saying. You're going to conceal. So I showed y'all when he started bringing up masonry. I said, look what they do. Look what Masons do, but y'all are calling me the agent. The Masons don't tell. They conceal. They keep the secrets. No, it ain't no secrets. You understand that? They will hide the light. So then you need to ask yourself, what is he hiding? If Phase one, the Mason. Where's his hat for you to see it? You didn't see him wearing a hat. You saw me wearing it. Phase one makes the videos for you to watch it. You didn't expose phase one to be a Mason. You go back and you'll find phase one doing that himself at age 16. And before then, before I even became a Mason, you saw me teaching the sciences. Okay. So you're upset with me, and I don't conceal, I reveal it. But you saw him multiple times. Like, let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. He didn't even want to answer the questions that if he would have answered them, y'all wouldn't even know what he's talking about. He didn't even want to go that far so you could figure it out. So then how much is he going to conceal? He ain't going to reveal shit to you if he can't open his mouth and show you. You see what I'm saying? So then there's what they call secrets amongst brothers. But y'all are putting these people in position. Y'all are helping these people, rooting for these people, and they'll lie to you. Or they'll omit the truth. They won't admit the truth. They'll omit it. I'm sitting here admitting it, give you tickets. Admit one, admit another one, admit another one. Here go another ticket. Here go another token. Ticket, token, admission. I'm adding to the mission. These people taking away. They going negative, negative, negative. They standing on their black square. They won't reveal. Interestingly enough, didn't I just show y'all the Mason thing? Didn't I just show you the hat? Didn't I just show you the image of me standing on the black and white chessboard floors? And then you get on here and I showed you what they do. So I don't want to hear nothing about phase one as a Masonic agent. I just showed you a Masonic agent. They'll be quiet. No, phase one was an agent before he went into Masonry. You think agent means negative. You think agent means a bad thing, objectively, because you don't understand what words mean. Agent or agere is saying somebody that is acting or doing a thing. He ain't just talking. I didn't just talk about being a Mason. I went and became one. I ain't look on YouTube and say, I know everything about it. I went into it. You know, you saw how he wasn't able to say, you're not a Mason, because I dare him. Because then the things he would try to tell y'all I was lying about, you want to know what he would have been charged to do? Tell you the truth about it and watch him conceal. Simple. Some conceal, some reveal. Read the Quran. Read the books. Read it. You understand that? Niggas say they don't read books. Then they say I read the dictionary, which is true. We had to read the dictionary. That was for smart people. That's a book. It helps you understand what you're saying. You with me? So if you're intimidated by someone who's popular, who dresses well, who can still put that shit on and tell you what it's made of, if you understand, you understand. The nigga who makes the music, y'all can't fuck with me in that. You can't fuck with me in the music side. You can't fuck with me in the teaching side. You run short. You run out of fuel immediately. You can't touch none of these. What I just listened to Dr. Malachi York. Jesus had a wife. Yo, that's a great teaching. Jesus had a wife. Where you break down what was happening or build up what was happening with Mary Magdalene. Anyway, I went to rest. I woke up and I heard him say, he said, I want you to just be about as bad as I was. He said, I was bad. He said, how bad was I? And he went in about how, he said, they couldn't fuck with him. You know, bad when they were saying bad, like Michael Jackson bad. They couldn't fuck with him. He said, niggas was trying to kill him. Listen, you got to go make me a truth teller. You go listen to it, you're going to hear him say it. They were trying to kill him. The Sunnis, the Arabs, they were trying to kill him. And he said the brothers that they were sending to try to kill me, none of the brothers turned and asked those Arabs, why don't we just prove them wrong? Why we got to kill them? He making these books, he's saying these things, he's making these statements. Why don't we just prove them wrong? Why do we got to kill him? They never asked that. They tried to kill him. So it's happening still. And I paid attention to how I woke up on that, because even a lot of the Nuwabians, they get upset with me because of where I'm going with Nuwapu. I'm like, this shouldn't be nothing negative, especially to the family. Why is it negative to y'all? You're trying to be his successor. Y'all starting to sound like the NOI. How am I trying to be his successor? And I'm telling people that the purpose of all of this is so people know who he is, for one, what's going on with his situation, for two, because that's the one who is the main actors, or main actor, or the main agere, the main agent, the one who cleaned up all of this. He's a cleaning agent. That's the one who really put the plan into action. You feel what I'm saying? We need to help him the same way he helped us have all these people thinking how they repeating his teachings, all this other stuff. We're not going to leave him behind. Ohana means family. Family means nobody get left behind. Go watch Lilo and Stitch. Guess the number that they gave Lilo and Stitch? They called him 626. What is 626? June 26th. What is June 26th? Dr. Malachi York's what? Birthday. Oh, okay. You watch that movie, you're going to see a green meteorite. Oh, okay, never mind. What degree are you ready for? What do you want? You want me to come out here and say bullshit? Leave. I'm not going to do that. You want me to expose you to something that I was exposed to at such a young age? I cannot ever get it out of my system. It is there to stay. You know, the beginning ages are the most important. Whatever the child is exposed to between being birthed, or even before then, if you know what you know, from conception to 7, 8 years old, that's the most important time period. And I told y'all where I was at and what I was doing, what I was reading, what I was exposed to. I saw it in reality. Y'all gonna let these people convince y'all that Dr. Malachi York actually resurrecting the golden ages ain't nothing? That him speaking 19 languages doesn't mean anything? That he wrote all these books that they copying from, so what? That he built what they said they trying to build, and that he challenged all of these religions and had them stand on their square, doesn't matter, but yet they are trying to do it while attempting to still act like he ain't did it already. And I bring it up, and niggas like 607 won't even say his name. You talking about your teacher. You just believe your teacher. Lies. You want to just get the information from your teacher. I don't give a fuck about that. You don't know who you're talking to. If it was just the information, what would be the, okay, why would I be pointing people to him? If it's just the information already out. Why would I be pointing to him? Because he didn't just talk. He didn't just put out information, beneath information. He did the works. That's the example I want my seed to look to. And if they want to take it further, take it further. Now, if I take it further, then I took it further. However, only one who can do what he's done is him. If I'm ordained or anointed in a way that I don't even understand yet, if something has been imparted upon me, that being that you're looking at on the screen, cool. If I'm the chosen one, I bet. It's not what I signed up for. Where you say, just because I'm the chosen one, that don't mean that I want to be. Niggas come on here and they don't know whether or not they bigging me up or tearing me down. Y'all notice that? See, yeah, man, you right, but you're wrong. You're leading people. You're giving them light, but you're not. You're misleading people. You're guiding the youth, but you're not guiding the youth. Somebody called me from Chicago. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, how about this? What's the Instagram? I don't know. All right, you can't say I dodged that. You can say you weren't prepared to deliver. If you really cared about that young boy from Chicago who was attempting to get in touch with Faise One, and you saw that I was tapped in with you, is that what you said? Guess what you would have done? You would have linked us. Or you would have made an Instagram post, story, whatever, tag me, said Faise One, he tried to get in touch with you. You don't give a fuck about him. You don't give a fuck about him. You can't fake care. You know what I'm saying? You can try to fake love, all that. You can't fake care. If I take care of somebody, I take care of them. They say, yo, can you help me down the stairs? I can't fake help them down the stairs. I'm going to help them down or I'm not going to help them down. You see what I'm saying? Yo, I'm thirsty. Can you give me some water? I need some help. I take care of you. I'll give you some water. Here you go. There goes water. Glass of water right there. Tall glass. An actual tall glass, not Starbucks. Okay, thank you. I took care of you. You were sick. I helped you. I took care of you. That's deeper than love. You know that, right? Motherfuckers love you and hate you at the same time. Won't care for you. I love you. Won't check on you. It'd be distant. There's no interaction. So you didn't love him for real. You didn't care about him. I do because I asked you. Y'all see the difference? I asked, okay, right now, what's his name? I didn't say, hey, DM me and talk to me later about it. I said, right now, let's get him on. I would have got him on here right now, brother. What did you need from me? I never saw your message. Then you don't have thousands of DMs daily. You don't know what that's like. So I get to what I can. A lot of y'all are in here because you messaged me, didn't even know I was gonna respond. A lot of y'all in here because you saw this nigga will take the time to explain. He brought me on. I got 5 followers. So you get on, man, you actually accepted it. Yeah, man. Because you went Hollywood. How? And I'm literally saying, fuck Hollywood. How I go Hollywood? And Hollywood ain't promoting me. You don't see me on none of these Hollywood blogs. I'm not up there with 607 on these platforms like Adam. So you don't see me sitting with him. So 607 didn't go Hollywood. The 607 get on here and pull people up one by one. Say, let me talk to you. What you got going on? Give you readings, help you. We cry together. We laugh together. People get out, they cry to the point of shaking. Say, I don't know what you just said. Something just said, just fueled my entire soul. I pull people on. You know what I'm saying? Now you want me to add you, but you were just on here cheerleading for Marty. You understand? Now what was, have you had a change of heart? Look at the thunder. Have you had a change of heart? Because you were just cheerleading for him. Saying, get him, he cooking, da da da. Now he's not here anymore. You say, yo, add me. Go to Marty. He was cooking. I wasn't cooking. What foods you gonna get over here? I wasn't cooking. I don't think I'm paying attention. I see everything. Everything. I don't be having the time to respond. I see all that. We need to build. Then go build with Marty. He'll answer your questions. Don't say nothing else. Because you already know what's coming next. If you want to sit here and listen, that's fine. But don't talk to me. That's your last comment. Or you're blocked for life. No, I don't care if you don't care. Next comment, you get blocked for life. You can sit here and observe. All right. Never see you again. What do you think? What do you think this is? I'll never see you again. If we have a competition or a challenge of how many people, like who got the most blocked people, you can't argue with nothing. You're going now, you block. I got the most blocked people. I don't have to play these games. And if I cared about followers and views and keeping everybody right, I wouldn't be blocking so many people. I done blocked about 3,000 people. I moved about 3,000 followers this year. I watched the live at 607 Cook y'all niggas. You don't believe that because you're on my live. You in the wrong kitchen. Y'all coming to a nigga who didn't cook. You don't believe that bitch body? If you really believe that, you wouldn't be here. And they said, I smell something cooking and left. Whoever did that? Listen. Only time you stalled when you smelled some shit cooking when you was at grandmama's house. Because you woke up and you smelled it, but you didn't quite hear the pots finish clanging. Y'all remember them days? You didn't hear the pots finish. When you heard them pots finish and you heard scooping, then you got up. Yo bitch body ass in here talking about he cooked y'all. But you're in here. You're not over there with him. Wrong kitchen, ain't shit over here. Remember? I didn't cook. What do you want? You want to order something? You want to Uber? Uber Eats? DoorDash? What? What do you need from me right now? There's nothing for you. What do you need? You trying to convince yourself. And you want me to pay? You want me to pay or buy into your illusion? You're in the wrong kitchen, idiot. Idiots are winning. Look at the title. Another idiot. 607 won. Then why you over here with the loser? They're like, you out here with me and my people get to fighting. You supposed to be on my side. Right? Or me and some other niggas get fighting. Okay? I beat their ass. And you go over there and be like, yeah, nigga, we just got this nigga Faise. That nigga laid out. That don't even make sense. Or they're like, you go to a boxing match, the nigga lose, the referee go and raise his hand up. Everybody confused, including me. I don't get confused. Right? You lost. Then why you over here? Put my hand down. Let me go take care of myself. Let me patch myself up. You know what I mean? My eyes puppy. No diddy. There shouldn't be nothing. You should be over there with him. They got confetti over there. I don't have confetti. There's ain't nothing but sweat and blood over here. And you talking about some, you lost. Get the fuck. Why you on this side? Cause somebody get him. How you even get in the ring? Security should stop niggas from walking to that corner. Like, damn. You can't beat this over here, y'all. Don't try. You can't be. Oh, you try. It should be fun. Are you on your Grandmaster Teacher arc or Grandmaster Builder arc? Whichever one I choose. Or both. Yeah. Somebody lost. Okay, we didn't. Hold on. I don't wait my phone up. Hold up. At this rate, I know I'm gonna fuck my phone up. I gotta get a new phone every Tuesday. I done sweated on it, got some tea on it. You're on the wrong side. If you sound our laws, you shouldn't be here. Especially, I even told people. Remember, I said it is a winning. Remember, I said on the live, you got some people who are here because they want Faise One to win. You got some people who are here who want 607 Ump to win. You got some people who are here who are in the middle. They're not looking for a victor left or right. They're here because they are searching for the center. They want the truth. That's it. Get them formulas so they can use it. Obviously, niggas ain't watched the whole shit. You know what I mean? I don't listen. Don't call me broski and stop spamming my comment before you get your ass blocked for life. Don't call me broski. I don't even ski. You know what I mean? So no, don't come on here trying to play games like we friends. Everybody want to play friends. Y'all let that nigga 607 sucker y'all. I love you, bro. I love you. I want to work with you. Da 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 da. I'm gonna decline. I'm gonna pay you, but the decline is still the same though. What the fuck does that change? I respect it. Yeah, you do respect it. The fuck? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna sucker us. Shooting at my house. I come out with a micro Draco, a regular Draco. I come out with a Draco, ARP. I get busy. Niggas say, damn, babe, you didn't have to do that. What I tell you, I'm one of those shooters, they throw their hand, I'ma still get the busting. You shouldn't have started with me. But now I'm the only one not allowed to pop my shit. Y'all know that, right? These niggas can say they gonna kill me. They can say they gonna kill Bedell, disrespect him on his platform. They can send threats, send other niggas to send threats, have a million campaign of threats. They can spam my comments, call me clout chaser. I can be a reptilian, a faker, selling the information that's supposed to be given away freely, all of that. I buzz back by hitting them with questions they can't answer. And now I'm the enemy. Y'all are devils. You're devils. Exactly. Devil can only pretend for so long. He ain't doing all that shit. I'm one of them shooters. They throw their hand. I'm going to still get it busted because you should never made me have to take out my gun. Fuck. I decide whether or not we're going to do a ceasefire. You don't decide that. I got the leash. Y'all ain't hear me? I decide that. You don't decide that. That nigga in my DMs tomorrow, so please leave me alone. You started it. You started it. You make a video tomorrow, so Faise One reptilian. Nobody says, yo, 607, oh, you clout chasing. That wasn't clout chasing on my name. It wasn't. He opened up the video about, like, literally a clip saying, who is this Faise One? That's clout chasing. But he's not clout chasing. He doing what he's supposed to do. Nigga. That's why I say I'm so grateful. You know, idiots don't know that idiots. They don't have the wisdom to discern it. Idiots don't know they're idiots. You see? I'm grateful for discernment. To be able to distinguish between the moments where, okay, I got that wrong. let me make that right. Or da da da. I can distinguish that. You're not going to tell me that I was supposed to sit there and have a polite, respectful conversation with 607 on throughout. And this nigga off his fucking rocker. So he could scream match me to oblivion. No. I controlled the situation. I brought my staff. Yes, those are two different things. I brought my weaponry. I bought my ammo, literally. And I started with it. Let's play. This nigga, y'all let this nigga get on there He disrespected the Muslims. Talking about because they prostrate, they taking it from the back. Nobody says, yo, man, this is taking it too far. That was disrespectful. None of y'all was holding y'all ears saying, I can't watch this. I can't listen to this. You just listened to it, shared it, commented, laughed, antagonized the Muslim community who ain't even bothering nobody right now. They attempting to get their deen and everything more stable. They building. Muslims are building. Shout out to Rollo and them. You understand? And yeah. So then I bully the bully. And now I'm the problem. Okay. I troll the troll. And now I'm the problem. I get your angle. I see your angle. Any questions? Anybody else? Who want to come up? At 357, 357. Let's change the subject. Right? Over your head. Don't worry about it. The Masonic numbers. He couldn't understand why he had trouble in the beginning. Yeah, he didn't know. I know why he had trouble in the beginning. I was dropping them bullets on his ass. D-Dale saw it. He even said it. Spiritual warfare. The niggas, the idiots missed it. I glitched them. Glitched them. Well, y'all hear my son? Nigga caught me at the gas station, huh? Snip, cut, froze time, glitched them out. House shot up, not a bullet in the wall. They're on Samedi. I pour them alcohol. Grave diggers, low wall. Shadow talk, ancestors getting amp 40 bars. Hey, listen, y'all better stop playing with me. Whoa, 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 yay, yay. Give a goon something to do. Slay play. What? But y'all don't remember the nigga talking about he voodoo, all this shit? He locked in, all that? Okay, so then we pull up with that energy. Nigga want to back down. Nah, where you at, Bart? Let's see it. Where it's at? Where it's at? Where it's at? Cause when you get hit with that, whoa, 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 what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Then he started throwing up gang signs. He didn't know what to do. You don't know what to do. We can meet you on any level. I do understand why you was irritated due to him threatening you. I wasn't even irritated about that. I'm not irritated about him threatening me. You hear what I said? That's not even an irritating thing. Y'all ain't see the post where I said a threat ain't nothing but an invite. That's just an invite. I've been getting threats since I was younger. 2018 to be exact, when them death threats started literally rolling in from people in Atlanta. Niggas who are a lot more dangerous and they're in my city. And they told me if I didn't stop, I was going to die that year. And then in 2019, they said the same thing. In 2020, they said the same thing. 2021, they said the same thing. They said it in front of y'all a few times. 2022, 2023, they tried to book me for shows. Remember that? They said, little baby people tried to book me for shows. They say, how much you want for a show? We trying to book you ASAP. They were trying. Niggas came on here and said, yo, man, you going to die about what you said. Hey, watch your mouth when they come to Dominique. Da, da, da. Hey, man, you speaking on Thugger. Da, da, da. I still spoke on him. Didn't stop. Still was outside at the grocery store, going to the movies. Nigga walked up on me one time. For sure. I was with my wife at the movies. He walked up on me and said, oh man, he said, ain't you on Instagram? I said, yeah, who asking? Well, I'm just saying, but he wanted to, nigga, I knew, I recognized, I just knew his name. He said, you be saying all this stuff about the niggas in, you know what I'm saying, the city, da, da, da. I said, for sure, what side you on about it? That nigga backed down a little bit because he saw, first of all, I got my bag with me. Listen, I don't have time. So a threat ain't irritating. A threat is an establishment, is an invitation. So then when he's talking about, we need to link up, we can't link up. Because you put out a threat. We can't link up. You have to see me when you see me. You said you were gonna kill me. So what we linking up for? We can crash if I see you, but we ain't linking up. And I don't want to hear nothing because that's what I understand. I understand the laws. I'm allowed to defend myself. You understand that? It's already documented, those threats, by the way. It's documented on a documented level. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So it ain't gonna be. It's a paper trail. There's already a paper trail. So what's you gonna be able to say? Don't do that. Don't do that. I was taught We don't aggress against people. We don't infringe. We don't do none of that. We will defend ourselves. We're not going to be violent, extra. No, but we will defend ourselves and our people around us. So you ain't talking about just coming at me. Or you going to, what about my people who I'm with? I can't allow you to walk up to me extending your hand. I'm afraid for my life. Simple. Faise, no. Now you got to get on that because there's no telling what you'll do. Don't approach me at all. When you see me in public, walk the other direction. That way, I can't say nothing. You can talk shit, but turn your back to me. And don't be within 10 feet of me. And I can't say shit, can't do shit. Turn and walk away. If you done made yourself out to be a threat, don't approach me. So no, I'm not irritated by that. I will defend myself, and I know my laws of my state. I know stand your ground. I know what it means, and I've studied it to the T. You understand that? Y'all, people talk about spiritual warfare. Y'all, a lot of y'all scared to go to war physically. I'm not. Faise, why you carrying this? Why you carrying that? Da da da. Because I understand this side of it. You don't know what it means for so many people to want you gone because you get along with the get along. I don't get along with the get along. If it's not right, it ain't right. But your world ain't right. So most of this shit ain't right. So most of you motherfuckers want me gone. Too bad. I'm going to be here till I'm not. Honest opinion on Michael Jackson. What? I don't have no beef with nobody. I don't like y'all saying stuff like that. I don't got no beef with 607, huh? Yeah. Where I come from, beef means something totally different. I got no beef with him. First of all, for us to even be able to beef, it got to be able to be neck and neck. This is not that. This is not that on any level. It's not even worth talking about. Michael Jackson, cool. He can sing. He cool. He can dress, to be honest. What you want me to talk about Michael Jackson, bro? Don't start none, won't be none. Exactly. But it's already what it is. So yeah, I wasn't irritated about that. I'm just trying to see why y'all community, your conscious community, spiritual community, didn't oust him for that. Y'all let him disrespect Bedell. Y'all let him disrespect all these people in y'all community. And y'all not going to oust him for that? Y'all supposed to handle that. Say, no, you can't do that. And you can't be trying to throw stones and hide your hands. Don't do that. Nah, bitch, who threw it? Who remember you saying that? If I want them gone, I can get them gone. I can do it. Niggas hide their hand after chucking stones. Bitch, who threw it? On my fucking grave. I don't trust a soul on this earth. Come on now. Bitch, I'm blowing smoke. I'm popping shit. Won't find me with no perk. If I want them gone, I can get them gone. I can do it. Niggas hide their hand after chucking stone. I love you. Love your God. Love for practicing them. Stop playing these little games with me, nigga. You can't weaponize love. That's one thing I was taught also. When you got words like divine love, Hadus Ashuk, or Hadus Ashuk, you don't weaponize that. You don't try to use that as no cop-out. You say it because it matters. And you can't just say words to us and neutralize us. Love is a word, has a meaning. It comes with action, and you didn't exhibit those actions. So I don't buy it. Where y'all women at? Nobody said, he just tried to gaslight him. Nobody said that. I was waiting on y'all to say it because I can't say it. Where the sisters at? It should have been a whole lot of fucking gas pump emojis and light emojis. Engine, something. Nobody didn't say shit. I ain't gonna try to pull a gun and just say, I love you. Yeah, you can't weaponize that. He tried to get Faise One on love. No, the fuck he didn't. He tried to get y'all on an illusion and you went for it. He can't get me on shit. Can I talk? Can I talk now? Can I talk now? You got permission. The fuck are you talking about? The reins in my hand. Now everybody want to scream ego. Ego, 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 ego. Stop fucking crying. You need that. He even tried to say that. You need ego. Now y'all want to use ego. Ego is a cuss word. That's y'all problem. You know what I mean? They hoping that my ego make me fall, but I'm still floating. They been on that. He got an ego. He got defiance. He won't conform. He just won't shut up. He keeps on keeping on. And you keep showing up, proving that what I'm doing is significant enough. Stop showing up. How about this? If I'm a part of the illusion, stop contributing to it. Unless you're going to make war with it. Then you show up to make war with it. Yeah. Can we talk about something mind unraveling? Let's up the frequency. Frequency is up. Also, if you're using words like frequency, please understand what they mean. Yes. Yes. You're supposed to be speeding up. So when you talk up in a frequency, you should know the lesson in the experience. Wisdom works that way, not just what somebody's saying is what they're showing you. Y'all done seen people roll on me, roll over and roll back over and roll over again. You just like, damn, down the hill. All they got to do is stand up, stop rolling. But you say they get down, just roll. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. They love me. They love me not. They love me. They love me not. They love me. They love me not. Now, like, look, I'm still standing right here. I ain't never left the top. I ain't never left the peak. I still see. They just rolling. Roll, roll, roll your boat. Gently down the hill. You know, listen, if the frequency is too low, you don't dictate. Leave. Just leave. That's how you do that. You won't see me on 607 commenting, stuck in the comments. If I enter somebody's live, I'm coming up. We're gonna talk tone to tone. If they decline, I leave. It's that simple. So if it's too low, leave. You can't explain the Superman movie. Actually, I gotta go watch that kind of scene. Somebody told me. I'm gonna go watch it. I ain't seen it. I gotta go watch it. I'm on day 2, by the way. All of y'all who sent in y'all funds for the to observe, my bad. I know I sent the link late. I'm gonna do it today. It wasn't that many of y'all that did that anyway this time, but I'm gonna still send y'all the link. My bad. But yes, I'm still fasting. We're going 21. I'm going 21 days. I want to let it be clear. I'm not telling anybody to do this. This is something that I was told to do. So I'm going to do it. Yeah. You know what's funny? He 706 was saying we don't need words, but once the frequency was war got to getting high, he was like, damn gang, why you gotta hit me so? Hey man, listen, it's all this shit is illusion. They illusionists. We see clearly all eyes will witness Malachi drag and slaughter the beast. Malachi, it's happening now. My bloodline is the only community I stand for. I'm with the light. I'm a real burning star. Okay. Y'all have knowledge that can reach different types of people. Y'all could have done better. Now I'm about to pull you up. You ready? I'm about to pull you up. Okay? You got to come up. You know what's going on. You got to come up. I'm about to pull you up. You about to see what you're saying is true. We're about to see whether or not it's going to tell me if you decline. You just came in here and made this statement that we could have done better. Here's your opportunity to teach me how. Do. And, okay, there you go. Cool Cat Bones. Yes?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. Okay, what was the information that he's teaching that can reach other crowds? What's that information?
Y'all basically was saying the same thing, bro.
No,
Only
listen.
thing is,
Hold on, hold on,
no,
hold on.
no, no. You asked me a question.
I
Don't
asked you a
overtalk
question
me.
about him, not
Let me
us.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. He's saying the same knowledge y'all say, bro. If you look up the shit he's saying, you can find it, bro. Last night you were saying everything he's saying you can't find because he don't look at books. But you can actually find the shit he
I didn't
say
say
if
that.
you have. Yes, you did. You said that last night, bro. I
I
was
said
watching
he
the whole
can't
thing.
find it because he doesn't look at books.
No, you said you told the man that his knowledge is incredible because nobody could research it. But if you listen to what he's saying and actually go and do some research on your own, you can find everything the man was saying. It's just
Okay, give me
all
one
I'm
of those.
saying
Okay,
is,
give
huh?
listen, we're gonna make sense on this live. You should be familiar with this.
No, no, I'm not.
I asked you a
I'm
question when
not
you
familiar.
I asked you a question.
But no,
You will be. I asked you a question on this live. I said when you first got on here, what was the knowledge that he taught that was for a specific crowd? What's the knowledge? Give me one statement, one point, one thing that he taught.
About the firmament.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna deal with that. He taught about the firmament. Now we
He
got a
taught
topic.
about Sophia.
Hold on. I don't want to go multiple topics. We're gonna deal with one, and then we can. If you want to move on later after that, we can. I want to deal with this first one you brought up, firmament. Okay, what did he teach about the firmament?
He was given knowledge about the firmament. It's on us as individuals to go look up the knowledge and see if it's true or not.
That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking what did he do. I'm asking what did he teach of the firmament.
Y'all really wasn't able to teach now. Y'all doing too much damn arguing for one.
Okay, hold on.
Nobody was really teaching anything.
Do you know what he taught about the firmament?
Yeah, I know. I read the books.
No. Do you know what he taught about the firmament on that live?
He didn't really he didn't give too much information. Y'all, like I said, y'all was doing too much beefing to even give
So
out
okay, so
information.
then, all right. So do you understand why I'm going to scratch that word out, because you don't know that you don't know what he taught on that. So that's not a part of the knowledge that he could give people that could reach other people. That's not a part of it because you don't know what he said.
No,
You
but
don't even know that.
but the thing is, right? If
Give me
somebody
another one.
gives out,
Give me another one.
wait a minute. If somebody gives out information, if I'm listening to you, right, and you telling me something, right, and you give me some information, how do I know if it's real or not? Do I go look it up myself to figure it out, or just take your word for it?
I don't know what you do.
Come on, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. You too smart to act like you don't know what's going on, bro. You too smart to act like that.
Do you understand that I asked you to bring up a point that he taught that was designated to a
And I
specific?
gave you a point.
Okay, and now based off of the point you gave me, you don't have anything that he said on it. You just have the word firmament. So
Bro, he was
are you
he
landing
was
on the point? Excuse me. Are you landing on the point that people can go and look up the firmament because he said it?
you could go yeah. You could go look up anything he said. You could go look up everything you said. What do like I said, my whole point, I don't know what you're trying to get at, but my whole point was all y'all got different information. Last night you were saying he was wrong because you can't find that information because he's not backing it up with literal points. But as
That's not what
a
I said.
person with this, I was watching last night. Just let me
That's
finish,
not what
bro.
I said. No, I'm
Just
not gonna.
let me
I will
finish,
let. I
bro.
will let you talk. I will let you talk. I
Y'all
will
was
not.
going at it last night. Do you remember everything you said last night?
Okay, test me on
No,
something.
you
Let's
don't.
see. Let's see. How you gonna
All
say
I'm,
I don't? You just asked me a question. Test me. Give
bro,
me.
you
Give me.
told
Excuse me.
you
Excuse me.
said you said
Test me
you
on something
said
I
the
said.
man
Excuse me.
you
Test me on
said
something.
the man said the shit the man was saying is not factual. He just because he can't look it up in a book or something like that, you was saying it's not right.
Okay, so
But
let's
it
deal with that.
is
Let's deal with that. Let's.
everything he was saying was right because you can find all that information in
Okay,
books.
so all right. So then, why do I keep? I know why I keep. Cause I care. I want to make sure we clear before we move forward. I'm gonna let all the egos speak. I would not do this in the streets. I do this because people are watching to pay attention. I would walk off on a conversation like this in reality. Because people are here to pay attention, we will keep talking. Give me one statement that he made that I
You know
said,
what? I'm gonna just tell you like this, cause I
all right,
don't
peace.
deal with
You don't
people
want to
with
do
all
it?
that. I
You don't
don't.
want to do it? You don't want to do
Well,
it? You
fuck
don't want
you.
to do it? Because you're gonna make statements and
Bro.
I'm gonna ask you to back them up.
Look, bro. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be in here making statements. All I'm saying is, bro,
Okay, well then we done.
all three of y'all got different ways of bringing information, right? All
Then
three
we
of y'all.
done. We're done. We're done.
Listen, bro, listen to
I
what
don't
I'm
want to,
saying.
no, I don't want to lecture. Bye.
Body, whatever.
The fuck? Do you think I signed up for a motivational speech? All of y'all have information. I don't give a damn what you're saying. You made statements. You're supposed to be able to back them up. If not, don't make them. Didn't our elders teach us that? Don't cash it. Don't let your mouth cash it. Don't do the thing with the money. When your mouth says stuff, don't write a check with your mouth that your body ain't able to cash it because the bank closed. I know that's exactly what they said verbatim. That if your mouth says some shit and ain't no money coming out of it, then that's a problem because you can't sign it. It's a bounce check. Don't cash a check that's gonna bounce, because then they're gonna send you to the fraud department, and then you're gonna have another problem. You know what the fuck. Everybody know what the fuck I'm saying. Hell, y'all are teachers. Y'all all have knowledge. Can you get the fuck on my live? Can you get on my live? You weren't able to present what the fuck this nigga said. That was knowledge. You gave me a word, firmament. Don't let your mouth write a check that your behind can't cash. Jesus. Hey, I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? I think my shit might have froze up. Y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me. You can still hear? Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I don't know how they playing these games. Don't play these games with me. Oh, y'all, we're gonna go back.